Not even.
I've always wanted to be on a podcast with my boy Zero, bro.
Yep, your dreams coming true.
All right, there we go. All right, welcome to the Border Portal podcast, guys. Sorry, scuffed intro as always. My name is Putson. I'm from the Guild Acolytes. I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody else introduce themselves. Midas, we can start with you.
Hey, big ol' Midas. What's up, baby?
I'm Glitch. I'm Glitch from Nightfall.
Don't spit your coke, dude. Don't spit your coke.
And I am Zero. I'm also from Nightfall. Yo, Midas,
Nice.
what guild are you in? You didn't say.
Yeah, you didn't say what guild
you
you're
want
in.
to say the guild?
Yeah, man.
Kodo, Keepers of the Oath.
Oh, there we go. All right.
There we go. There we go. Make yourself feel better.
Nice. So, and then Zero, you're the leader of Nightfall, correct?
I mean, I'm like the front man, I guess, kind of.
He's the front man. Okay.
Glitch is also a front man.
Can I redo my intro?
I'm a front man as well.
Or is it too
All
late?
right. Yeah, just redo your fucking intro, dude.
Oh, Midas, a.k.a. Black Jon Snow, a.k.a. Black Henrik. What's good? All right, go ahead.
Jesus. Okay. I don't think we should have redid that. I'll cut that out of the VOD.
Absolutely.
So shit. I mean, okay. So first of all, how many castles have been taken? Because I know of 3, but someone said there was 4,
Let me open
or like
the
a
map.
rumor of a 4th.
I heard a couple castles going up today, but I'm not sure if it's confirmed, to be honest.
Yeah, so pretty sure Talus took one. Pretty sure Kodo took one, right? Midas, you guys got yours. Other than those 2, I'm not sure. Those are the 2 I saw.
Yeah, so Kodo took the Tindrim Keep. North Order actually was the first keep up, as far as I know, and they took the Northern Steppe one that's sort of near Warren Kerr.
Yeah.
And then Talus took GK Keep actually this time around.
Yep.
We just assisted. Kodo just completed assisting Nameless, so they got the Kornesh Keep like about T-1 hour, 2 hours now.
Oh, okay, so they're the 4th. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Damn, those boys stepped up quick.
I heard it. I heard Integrity got a keep. Is that true or no?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's.
Yeah.
You just doing it to the latest channel on.
Didn't
I heard
North
Legion
Order's Keep get blown up though by
So
No.
that's the crazy part. I thought it was Old Guard that the ones that got blown up.
Wait, what do you mean? You guys they said they got like duping?
Yeah, because exploit. I heard like the first guild, the first keep that was placed was the Old Guard keep, and then it got exploded because of the exploit. But then everybody's like, no, it's not Old Guard. And then now I'm hitting North Order, and then people are saying,
You just doing it to the latest channel
I don't
on
know.
Switch.
Well, I talked to Svar, who's the leader from North Order, and he said no one's been banned. He said they didn't exploit anything. So when I asked him about it, he said they have 500 guild members. I think 500 is the guild cap even, maybe, for the guilds in game. And then he had 650 people in applications. I don't know if that's including the 500 or not, but something like that. And then he said simple math is, you have 500 people, everyone brings 5 gold from Haven. You're already at 2,500 gold. That's half the gold you need for the castle. And then everyone just has to get 5 more gold, and you made your castle, right?
Yeah.
So that's what he explained to me when I asked him about, okay, I heard you guys were duping, I heard you got people banned, and he said no to both. And then he showed me screenshots of his castle after, so I don't think their castle got deleted.
So,
and if he does have 500 members, I think that's pretty plausible. Like, that's easy to do. Like, get 5 gold per member, or 10 gold per member, I guess.
You
You
just
have
doing
that
it to
many
the
people.
latest channel
Yeah,
on
obviously the
Switch.
math checks out. Really all I could say. I do know Nameless is another huge motherfucking like Russian guild. Like they brought 50 people with them and they got like 200 online. So I don't know.
I mean, I don't have any evidence on anything, but I've heard from multiple sources that there is just like a line of North Order guys just giving gold to this one specific person. I don't know what that's about, but I've heard from several people that it just looked kind of shaky. But again, I wasn't there to really I can't tell you, hey, this is exactly what's happened, but I'm just going from what I've heard only, and not going to claim it as true. But yeah, I've heard that it was the whole Haven exploit that they're supposedly taking advantage of or something.
yeah, so for the record, that is an exploit, by the way.
Absolutely.
That is
Absolutely.
100% a fucking
Wha-
exploit.
Wait, what's an exploit? Did I miss something?
The Haven.
So what people were doing, and North Order was 100% doing this, by the way, because we watched them do it for hours. Is you fucking go in to Haven as a fucking new dude, and you go and you were going and killing the bandits because the bandits were dropping like 80 silver heads. So you run over to the tower with your Warren Shorty, you start chopping up the bandits, you get your 5 gold really quick because you just run out of the tower and you run to the vendor dude right there by the graveyard. You sell the shit, you get your 5 gold, you fucking leave Haven, you come to Morncur or wherever your guild is getting gold, Morncur, Tindrum, whatever. And you give it to your dude who's holding the gold, you fucking delete your character, you fucking do it again. And you could literally do that shit in like 5 minutes.
Right, but how do you know if someone's like deleting their character and remaking if they have
Because
500
they're all
people?
coming in with the same name, and I'm watching these dudes log out and fucking come back in and trade the guys.
That's fair. I mean, if you see the same name, I would probably.
Yeah.
that's
I
pretty
mean,
much the same
so they
person.
were 100% doing it, dude. And we were legit stealing their gold from them because we were walking up behind them and trading them.
Oh my god, that reminds me. The first day, as far as the guild leader, he was standing at the MK lower bank. They literally had a line going out of the bank, and it was just so funny because all my guys were like, "Oh shit, I think he's giving away free stuff." Everyone got in line, like just take this shit.
Did some,
Go ahead. What?
I was saying, did any of them get anything? Like,
No, no,
okay,
no.
okay.
But there was literally a line, like a straight line, like
Yeah.
an orderly line, and we all like, "Oh fuck, let's get in line, dude." Maybe we get free shit.
Yeah, and it's funny because you know it's very obvious that they weren't the only ones that were doing it because I think somebody posted a screenshot of somebody. It was like somebody else's loot bag and they had like 3,000 gold or some shit, and it was only like fucking day 2. Like I don't know what kind of crazy you got to go through to be I don't know having fucking 3K gold on your loot bag if you're not doing that on day 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean I typically wouldn't even like mention this kind of things, but because there's so much evidence around and a lot of people, like saying, "Oh, I see a line of these people trading gold," and then I also see a screenshot of a loot bag with 3,000 gold. I mean, something's up. I mean, there's no fucking way you can get that much in day 2.
I'm just gonna be very honest here, and I brought it up on my stream. If you're a guild, because there were people in my stream saying, "Oh, trying to convince me like it's easy to make gold. You can make that much 5,000 in day 1." And I'm just gonna keep it very fucking clear. If you're a major guild, you made 5,000 in day 1. You're fucking you exploited. You're not. I don't give a fuck what your stance is, what perspective you got, what argument you have. If you got 5,000 day 1, you absolutely exploited. If you had a lot of members and you had good logistics and you grinded, I would say day 2, day 3, more like day 3. All right, maybe day 2 if there was no crashes or whatever. But day 1, get the fuck out of here with that.
Didn't Kodo have your keep up by day 2 though?
We gotta
midway
keep
day 2.
Nope, we gotta keep day 3. We gotta 100. I was there. We gotta keep day 3.
So you didn't have it up Wednesday. You had it up Thursday.
What's the fucking today?
They Saturday.
Saturday. Yesterday I didn't play because the fucking server. Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday.
I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Thursday as well because I saw the screenshot of everybody in front of the keep or some shit like that. But
yeah, it was Thursday.
I negated it as that's from the beta, but yeah, I did see that as well.
It's crazy because like people are trying to say it's not an exploit, but like, yo, imagine Kodo decided to do that, and we had all of our members do that bullshit. It's fucking stupid. I don't know why people are trying to make it an argument.
Gold, dude. Like,
how is that not an exploit? I just don't understand.
I'm looking at the Mortal Online map, and it says Kodo keep up first keep on release, and it was posted 3 days ago. So that would be Wednesday.
I think that would be a troll. Pretty sure anybody could put whatever, but no, we got our keep up Thursday. Like I was fucking there.
Well, there's a screenshot posted with it.
A screenshot?
Yeah, on the Mortal Online map of the keep. But although it is like
I don't know what the fuck that
towers,
means. Like,
I don't know.
Not sure what that means. Like I'm telling you, dude. Thursday, keep on up. We finally got our money.
Irrelevant. I mean, you could get it up day 2. I was just curious.
Well, no, it wasn't up day 2. It was up 3rd day.
No. I know. I'm just saying that's what.
Gotcha. Obviously, there's gonna be people in the fucking community trying to,
Well, maybe you did you finish it day 3? Like, were you?
we
progressing
got our
on it?
keep up day 3 and completed it day 3 and closed the walls around it day 3.
Okay.
And I think now I didn't play yesterday, so I didn't check. But I believe the courtyard should also be almost closed. Maybe I didn't check. I didn't see it. I got fucking. I got rocked. I got rocked by Star Vault, dude. I was on my way to fucking Meduli. No. I did. Let me know. This is what happened. I fucking crashed.
I was talking to Zero.
I fucking crashed, and like for 24 hours I couldn't play, and like I logged back in today, and like I'm dead. My horse is gone. Some lucky asshole has like full reptile tin armor.
Man,
Yeah.
I was actually blessed with the queue for the first like couple days, and then just yesterday it was like everybody forgot the name Glitch was trying to fucking log in. They're like, so I stayed in queue forever yesterday. But before that, I was able to get in 20, 30 minutes. But now it's like I got to play on my other character in Haven.
That's one thing we got to talk about. It's the damn queue. What are your thoughts on that?
I think honestly, I know there's a lot of new people complaining like they've never experienced an an MMO launch before. But considering it's a 30-man team, considering the fact that this game was probably entirely built in like what 2 years or whatever the fuck, I would say that regardless of anything, I know being a queue really sucks. I think they're doing a really good job. I mean, I thought launch was going to be a bigger shit show. Now, of course, it can't go unnoticed that it needs to be fixed, the whole queue situation. But I think of it as a good problem because a game this niche will not have this population. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to see a lot of people trying to log in. And the more frustrated people are trying to log in, the more there's anticipation. There's people willing to play the game. The thing is, the queue just needs to be fixed ASAP so that more people can experience the game, and those positive reviews can go right back up.
I absolutely agree. I think you said that beautifully. I think like the first 4 hours were amazing. 6,500. I was playing. I don't know how many were actually in the game from 6,500 and how many were in the queue. The server was smooth, fucking beautiful. I was not lagging. It was like the moment it hit 75 on day 1 and Lyric came in. That's when I started noticing everything was going to shit. But like again, like this is the give and take when you're playing a game made by an small independent company. You got a handful of developers, and no, I whatever you said, I'm reverberating everything. Absolutely, it's a good problem to have, and hopefully they fix it.
Did Lyric actually play?
Yeah, Lyrics came through, streamed. I don't know how long. It was a very short. I just remember like when I went to Twitch, the first thing he complained about was you couldn't reset the claim gifts. And I was just like, oh no, dude. If that's the first thing you're gonna try to grind, you're not gonna enjoy this game. Like he's
Why would he care about resetting the clay gifts if he doesn't have any clay gifts?
But that's exactly my point.
I don't understand that logic, but okay.
But he's also like a solo streamer. Like he plays by himself. He plays with friends, but the majority of the time he's playing by himself. And this is not a game you want to get into by yourself unless you're like an MMO at heart. You're into hardcore games.
I mean, you can definitely play this game by yourself at first. That's the way a lot of people get in. They come in, they play by themselves, they experience the world, and then they meet friends or people organically in the game. So that's definitely one way to go about it.
I could 100% play this game by myself. I just would rather not to. That's all.
Well, yeah, but like I absolutely agree with you guys. Like same with me. I played this game by myself, but you gotta look at the other. Like not everybody's like us. Some people, all they need is one little fucking thing, and they're like, "No, fuck this, I'm out of here."
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're still gonna get gripped up the same, even with a group. I mean, you're not always rolling 20 deep with your guild.
At least,
like you gotta farm at some point.
Well, what I mean is, like, let's say he's playing with at least somebody that knows what's up with the game. At least he's getting consistent stream information to understand the game. You know what I mean? To know what the game's all about. Like, let's say Lyric came in to stream the game maybe a year from now, where the server's upholding, right? Best case scenario, server's upholding 10,000 plus. They got mechanics in the game like RP, gambling, all that stuff. I think he'd have way more of a blast, especially with friends, than like now where like the server's going a little bit hard. D6 is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. In a situation like this, I feel like it's it's a good problem to have, but I do sympathize because they're having a hard time fixing it, and that must be very frustrating on Star Vault's part. But I think it's a good problem to have. I mean, what do you not remember like back in the 2000s when you were waiting for a good MMO sandbox to come through after UO, and all these games would just they wouldn't even last like a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like these games
yeah.
would just fucking nobody want to play them because they're super niche. But here you are, here you have like 8,000 people, and I'm sure that's nothing compared to a AAA fucking MMO like WoW or whatever the fuck. But another thing is I hear this people calling the game a scam and all this shit. And it's like Star Vault already announced that your free month is not even intact. When if it was Blizzard, they wouldn't even give a fuck. And I
Straight
remember
up.
when World of Warcraft, I mean, I didn't give a shit about the game, but somebody gave me like that free passing to play with them. I said, all right, fine, fuck it, dude. That launch was fucking horrific, and they still charged you. So they already started counting your free month. They don't give a fuck. Here you got Star Vault, a smaller company, literally allowing you to just be like, all right, cool, don't worry about it. We're not going to count this as your free month. We know there's a lot of issues, and I think that's
I don't
fair.
know.
Yeah, that's a big integrity move by
I'm on
them
Push to
to
Talk, by the
say,
way.
hey
Absolutely.
guys, we're
Yeah.
not gonna start
I have no
the
idea.
free
It's so bad.
subscriptions. We want to figure this out. We want to make sure everybody can like get into the game, on a actual
I understand. I don't know how to
decent
fix
rate,
it.
because right now the queue is just, from what I'm hearing, it's bad. It's really bad right now.
Oh,
So-
dude, this is brutal.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
looked
I'm
before,
be honest,
but-
I can't complain because I played the first
You
3
can hear
days,
me.
like 15 hours plus.
Picking
But
up on-
yesterday,
the
oh
stream's
boy,
picking it up,
from
but not my
6:30
Discord.
in the morning, I couldn't. I was like, fuck it. By the time it was 7 p.m., I was like, I'm just
It's
gonna go to
okay.
sleep.
That's fine. I don't
Yeah.
care.
But
I just,
I was just gonna say, there's been a lot of suggestions, from people of stuff they should do. One of the big suggestions is having an AFK timer, which I think it might suck for some people, but I think generally it might be the good move to do right now, because that is a lot of the reason why people can't get in, because there's just a lot of people sitting AFK in the
Yeah.
game. Like, I literally left the game on last night because I'm like, dude, I'm not sitting in a fucking 10-hour queue again. All right, that's horrible.
nobody wants to fucking log out and then wait, possibly not to play again.
So yeah,
I'm gonna take the opposite opinion here on the whole fucking launch thing, though.
Mhm.
Did you guys see that clip of Henrik talking about they have the servers stable enough to hold 100K players?
oh
What
yeah,
are we-
everyone was memeing on.
I did not hear that.
Well,
to be
I
honest.
mean, it's not
Well-
really a meme. He that was from his last stream on Thursday before launch.
Yeah.
So not this last one, but the one before.
Okay.
Yeah, but he also said on his last stream, he says, "Yeah, we met 100 K members, but we meant that." Which I don't know what to say about it, but he said, "I meant that through from the game, from Maryland all the way through Haven." That's what he said, something along those lines.
Yeah,
But
but we're stuck at
I
8K.
get your point.
I
I
mean,
get your point, though. It feels like goddamn, what's that word that semantics. It feels like semantics and marketing. Like, yeah, we can have over 100,000 players in the server, but later on he says in the stream it's all across Haven and and Maryland. Like, he did say that in his last stream on Thursday.
Well-
It's something. Yeah, I don't know.
how many? If you guys just had to guess, I mean, obviously it's a fucking guess. How many? How many people do you think that are playing the game actively, not in queue, but
2,000.
playing, are with what? No,
2,000.
they're in Haven. I
Oh.
was gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
Let me finish the damn question. You know what I'm saying? How many? What's the percentage you think are actually playing the game in Haven versus Maryland or?
I have
Maryland.
no idea. To be honest, I
Right
have no idea.
now,
No
I
clue.
think you definitely got more people in Haven right now, especially.
Well, going sorry, go ahead.
I just think people are probably rolling alts and they're like, "Fuck this! I'm not gonna, be in the queue." Although you got a lot of people who bought the game who just trying it out, who maybe just have one account. A lot of us veteran people, we got multiple accounts, one or two. But yeah, it's the guys who are coming in. They got one account. They can't get in the game, so it's completely scuffed for them. And they're having a horrible time. So yeah, I definitely think there's more people in Haven at this point, and that's why they are also talking about possibly allowing people to go back to Haven.
Yeah, I read that.
Not sure how that would work out, because if you already made a lot of progress in Maryland, like if you went back to Haven and then came back to Maryland, would all your shit be in your bank and shit like that? So yeah, I don't know.
Well, for my guild, it's more than half the people that are playing right now in my guild are in Haven. Like, I would probably say 55-60%.
Yeah.
And that's also out of necessity too, because it's like all right, well, they're trying to play their main account and they
Mhm.
can't. So some of them are like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to either re-roll my character completely just so I can keep progressing, get to the point where I was, and then move forward. And then also like, okay, well, I'll just play on my second account, just so I can fucking play. Because they really want to play. They just don't know what else to do besides to go play in Haven.
Yeah, we even had a couple people do that in Nightfall. Just for like, dude, I'm just going back to Haven. I'm just deleting and going back so I can actually progress and be efficient. Because Maryland just can't log in. When you do, there's just everything's taken or contested or just like the game's lagging. You can't even like fight
It's a lot
mobs.
faster.
Yeah.
A lot faster in Haven. People are getting like 13 claim gifts in 1 hour grind. So
What? No.
What?
Yeah,
No,
that's not
no,
accurate.
No,
No,
not
that's
in
not
an hour. No fucking way.
I'm telling
dude.
you, right
No
before
fucking...
I'm telling you, before they nerfed zombies, the experience from zombies in Haven, you could easily get like up to 10 plus
Wait, they
play
didn't nerf
gifts
zombies.
in Haven.
They did nerf.
Experience.
They did
I
nerf
get
the
experience.
XP and zombies.
Yeah,
they
it's
did.
3 now. It's 3 now if you kill them.
It's still the fastest way,
Wait,
by the way. It's still the fastest way to get clade XP, though. Haven,
It was
just
4
kills
before.
zombies.
That's not really a nerf.
No, it was 6. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was
6.
Whoa,
No,
Yeah, it
whoa,
was
hold on,
six.
hold
It
on.
was
No,
6
no,
in
no, 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 no,
Maryland.
Hold on. No, he's right. Hold on.
Yeah.
So in Maryland, there's 6. In Haven, it was 4.
I don't think you guys been grinding in Haven, boys.
No, I didn't.
I've been grinding in
no,
Haven.
no.
Dude,
I
2
have,
minutes I was out.
Yeah. No, but in Maryland and in Haven, they're different though. So they were 4 and now they're 3, and then in Maryland they're like 6. I guess now they probably dropped it to like 5 or some bullshit. I don't know.
No, I think, well, if they nerfed it in Haven, I don't think that would affect the zombies in Maryland.
But you can definitely just level up pretty quickly and get a lot of your reading out, your professions out, just sticking around in Haven.
Mhm.
Long term, a lot faster than Maryland with all the
your
problems.
crafting, you can get out your weapon crafting, your armor crafting, all the way
Yeah,
up.
that's the best thing about Haven is getting all the fucking shitty ass materials to level your professions. Like getting the bone tissue and the fucking full grain is god tier in Haven versus finding 0 fucking pigs in any goddamn town in the real world.
Big apocalypse, bro. Like seriously, I can't get a fucking pig in MK whatsoever. I was just like, Jesus Christ. So I just started like I would actually have to go and pick cotton and kill and just get the bones from the zombies in order to level up my shitty crafting skills.
They actually bought the clade gift for risers and bandits, and I'm thinking maybe they did that to get people out of towns to maybe help with the node line pressure. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just speaking at the ass here. What it seemed, what it looked like to me, maybe.
Another thing with Haven is there's materials that people are getting there that they shouldn't be getting there. Like I heard supposedly people were finding malite.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. When you said that, I was gonna like.
They had
tell about the
ironwood,
malite.
bro. I didn't even know Haven had ironwood until I noticed in the patch notes it was removed. Yeah, it was removed. Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, they had ironwood there.
Yeah, Henrik, for the love of God, please do not spawn malite in Haven chests, bro. All right.
I have a stack of fucking malite coming into Maryland, baby.
Well, it was only like you would only get like 50 per hour or something. It wasn't like you couldn't even like level like the lore for it. It's not like it was anything crazy. It was like seriously the smallest amounts. But yeah, you could get malite in Haven.
I have no clue. I'm not a Haven player.
The only way you would ever get significant amounts is if you took like a guild like Old Guard and ran across every Haven instance just to get like 50 malite at a time and then condense it into 1 or something.
Yeah, but this is the stuff we've been dealing with where, people are doing stuff like that kind of like bullshit. So.
By the way, thank you everyone for the follows. I'll try and get to them after, but I don't want to like, interrupt the conversation just to like thank the follows and subs or whatever. But thank you.
Range is like I got malite in Haven. Shame.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't even find malite in chests in Maryland, dude. You can get like jadeite and flakestone a lot of the time, but like malite, no, come on.
Yeah. Imagine coming in with like fucking tons of malite. It's crazy. The Powens wants you to turn on your camera, Zero. Give the people what they want.
I can't, dude. I'm like half naked over here. Just let me enjoy myself. All right.
All right, I got
Wait, do we have the exclusive Zero cam yet, or no? Like you never shown.
We'll get the Zero face reveal at some point.
Isn't puts and I slide. You're not. Just don't worry.
You're not missing out.
Surprise or anything.
Fuck you, all right?
I just imagine like a skinny little white kid, like just like his character.
No way, bro. No way, man.
Bro,
Zero's
he's-
a beautiful man.
Zero's a tall guy. You'd be
Zero,
surprised.
Zero's a beautiful man, bro. Trust me. Don't listen to old Midas.
Hey, man, I didn't say nothing. It was Woodson.
All right, give me 3 months now. I'm gonna get jacked. All right?
Listen, with boots, I'm 6 foot. Okay, let's just say that.
Dude,
6'1", 6'1".
legit. Fucking Zero actually looks like fucking Kit Harington. It looks like Jon Snow,
Shut
like straight up.
the
He
fuck
does.
up,
He does, bro.
Glitch. Oh my
He
god.
does. Dead ass looks just like him.
Bullshit.
Wait, Omias, I'm just curious. What are you gonna do if you see someone who comes into the game like and their character is like Jon Snow and they pretend to be Jon Snow? Like, would you befriend this person or would you like?
I would
hate
RP
this
with this person.
You would RP. Okay.
Yeah, BKO. They did House Stark, and I was just like so offended because like I've only known them from the rat shitty days during alpha and beta, but they turned the fucking page is what it seems like. So I was like, all right,
It's
What
two
a-
different groups. That's why.
yeah.
So Caps joined BKO, but Caps
Huh.
originally had his own crew from Last Oasis, and it joined BKO together, but it's like two separate actual groups.
Yeah, he's chill. Caps is chill. He's funny as
I
fuck.
love Caps, man. My homie. That's the homie, man.
You guys remember when
Oh.
he came in front of Vado and we were dueling? He was just like, "Oh my!" I duel him.
Oh, I'm curious. So a lot of people have been saying they've been seeing CTSG, like a lot of them in the
New
Kendra area.
Chinese Zerg guild. Yes, that is true. That is true. I heard.
So how many
I haven't heard
has?
about these guys yet.
Because Kodo has been talking about it.
Yeah.
So like, what can you tell us? Like, how many have you seen? or
So
where they
far,
at?
what I've only seen one in Tindrum, but I heard they're like 500. Like they're like your typical like huge guilds that go from game to game to play. And yeah, so that's the info I have. I don't know how accurate it is, but I hear they're like fucking huge, and I've only seen one in game so far.
Well, they could be waiting for the servers to stabilize more.
Could be the opposite. Could be like 5 people, but but no, it's I think it's they're big because like they're seen in other games. Like they were seen in massive numbers in other games.
Well, the thing
So-
is, like, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Well,
Talk about, bring it up. What
yeah,
you
come on,
trying-
say it. You
what
already
you trying to do,
started.
bro?
Aren't you allied to a clan that has like
You
8K
started, Karen.
man Discord?
8K?
Yeah, one of your allies has like an 8K man Discord. I forget who it was.
I don't fucking know. I just want everybody to know I'm not an officer in Kodo. I don't have that sort of info. I'm just like a normal ass dude.
He's just an underling.
I'm just an underling, bro. I'm just,
Fucking
I,
pathetic, dude.
I make the beer. You know what I'm saying? And I sell it.
He's just another cog in the great machine that is Kodo. All right.
Is Glitch
Let's-
paid to not talk on this podcast? Glitch has been talking a lot. What are you talking about?
Guys,
do you
that
want him to
guy
say
just
something?
loaded into the podcast.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
like just got here. Glitch is just like looking pretty, and he's like, "Man, this kid's like fucking talking. What the fuck?"
I saw Lords of Death also, which is a big UO guild. So I'm actually I was actually pretty lit when I saw them on there.
Are you
There's
guys
a lot
happy with these guilds? Like these new guilds coming in, like big
I
and
am.
small. What do you guys
Of,
think?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it. I
100%.
personally love it.
You have a lot of Albion Online streamers actually playing More Online 2, or trying to play it, but they're streaming it and shit. Like Lupac, which is like one of the biggest Albion Online streamers.
Oh, that's dope. You
yeah,
know that. You
he's-
play Albion Glitch.
I got back into Little Faith and then I stopped. But yeah,
Shame. Yo, every time we hear something, we just gotta say the shame game. Every time we shame them.
Oh,
Wait.
wait, what were you saying, Glitch? You were going somewhere, I thought, and then Midas
just-
being
no,
him.
no. I was just no, I was just saying that I'm actually pretty lit to see all these other guilds popping up from other games, especially from Albion Online, because it's Albion Online. But the moment fucking Arch Online comes into Mortal Online, that's gonna be some shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw also Nazori from Albion Online. He's like one of the biggest, I think, Albion streamers I know. He's like the only Albion streamer I know. So
Yeah, that dude's a god, bro.
Yeah, I think he's been playing Mortal for a while now.
Yeah, he has. Yep.
I
no.
just-
well, he played in the first stress test, but he hasn't like
Yeah,
really
that's what I
played
meant.
since then.
That's what I meant. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I meant.
remember seeing him back then.
I just hope these streamers can promote positive energy and info about the game. Like like they're not. Oh, this game is only for PvP, or this game isn't good for PvE, and they just send out the wrong info. I really hope like they do their part and they try to learn the game and understand it.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, I don't know. Bonen's MIA. Go give him shit.
Yo,
He's supposed to fucking
Bowden,
be here.
you old bastard! Do you know how to work a computer?
yeah, I wanted to be here because Bowden was gonna be here.
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna be
Boy,
here,
what
but
the
then I was
fuck, dude?
happy. I was
It
like,
was,
yo,
it was a bait. It was a
I
bait.
was like,
to
yo,
get you guys in
Grandpa's
here.
gonna be here. Let's go.
It's gonna be a Legion reunion, baby.
Legion
alright?
reunion, baby. That's right.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
all
right.
from Legion. Ugh.
It's gonna be Bowden, but then you'll hear
Or
Vic's voice on his mic.
Ex-Legion boys.
Alternate, literally, bro.
What I don't understand is Midas going from Legion to Nightfall to
Kodo.
Kodo.
It's
What
a
the fuck?
triangle.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
think
triangle.
anybody
What
understood
the
that move.
fuck?
I was
Yeah, it's
told by
like-
Starval if I did that, I would get some exclusive info just for myself. It's the triangle piece, bro.
Yeah, it's like you made a good move, a hard move going
A
to
hard
Nightfall. You're like, I think we're gonna do this, but it was on the same level. It was a plateau move. You go walking from over here to over there, and then you just fall down the stairs going,
I know, bro. Something about robbing North Order's gold is just so tempting. I just couldn't, I had to go a different path.
That was a good time, man. All right? They weren't happy. It was fun.
We're cursing you in
And they
Russian.
said thievery wasn't in the game, baby. All right.
Oh, it's in there, right? Just join Nightfall. You'll know about it.
Where's Nightfall playing? Where are you guys at?
We're
Since
all
launch?
over. We've
We're all
been in
over.
more in Kerr mostly. Like most of our people like statting up and doing stuff. Been in MK, but I just got back from jungle camp. I was down there getting doing a little expedition, getting a lot of nice materials.
Did you see the jungle camp? I heard that shit is fucking popping with PvP.
Yeah, actually,
Well,
me and Glitch went down there, and it was pretty passive. We were all there was one troublemaker, and we made an example of him, and we're like, "Let there be peace among the tribes."
What's the name of this troublemaker? Please tell us, dude.
It was Luco from
Luco.
Empire. He was trying to kill Glitch,
Empire.
and we put him down. Empire is
That's left
that was
France.
France, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay, cool.
So, but yeah, since then it's actually been really peaceful. Been people
Yo,
doing stuff.
Luca's
went
been
there
looking
on-
for Zero ever since.
I went to jungle camp on day 2 successfully, by the way, I might add, and
Oh.
I ran into 4 panther spawns on my way
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Have you guys seen them? I haven't seen the Panthers. I haven't seen like the white mantis looking things, like the new dungeon or something like that in jungle. I haven't seen any of those.
Oh wait, what
Wait.
Mantis? Let me write this down.
Yeah, there's like a
Wait,
new
what?
a monster. It's a new. It looks like a white mantis.
Oh, it's like a praying mantis?
That's what it looks
Are
like.
you
I've never
talking
seen it.
about the Tagmaton?
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's
no,
talking
not
about the
Tagmaton.
Tagmaton.
That's like right outside Baduli, but they're all fucking bugged. Like they stand still and they just keep getting their
They
health.
look like praying mantis.
Yeah, they
Right. They look like ants. Whatever. Yeah, praying mantis both the
They
same,
do not
but
look like ants.
But there's one in jungle that's white, and it looks like a praying mantis, like more of a praying mantis, I guess.
Oh.
New AI, new monster. Next to a new dungeon. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys
we're
seen
supposed
that.
we're supposed to have a new dungeon from the patch notes. I just don't. I haven't heard about it.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's
I think that's the
plural.
only thing we got from the roadmap was a new dungeon.
Yeah,
Everything
wait,
else was
only,
in the game.
there's multiple new dungeons. Boys.
Oh,
Where?
nice.
And
Where?
the Draco armor is there somewhere? I don't know
I'll give you a rough. There's
Drake Armor's
one,
not there.
there's
Glitch.
one to the south I know of, and there's one in the north that I know of.
You gotta kill the Middle King for that. You gotta take the axe, take it, and
where.
then
The
that's how you
Draco
get.
armor?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I thought the Draco armor was from Thorax.
I was
Wait,
told
wait.
Draco armor. You kill the Middle King. You can take the golden axe. You go somewhere up north, and you trade somebody, and then you get the fucking Draco armor.
You just need one axe.
I don't know. Well, who the fuck is gonna kill the Middle King now? Unless you Zerg him, I guess.
Wait, so how do you know that's what you need if no one's?
Well, I've like I said, it could be false information, I guess. We'll
Oh,
take
so
what
you're
we
saying-
can get.
Wait,
Wilson,
wait,
okay? We'll
wait.
take what we can get.
So did your source? They found the vendor and it showed the golden axe. Is that how he knew?
What I heard was from talking was you take the golden axe from the Middle King, and then you trade it in and you pay 10 gold and you get the fucking Dragon armor.
Right.
Now, is this 100% accurate? No.
Yeah, but my
Uh,
question is, how does he know?
I should
Did
have
he
asked.
kill the
I didn't
Minotaur?
really follow up. It's just a lot of fucking speculation, dude.
How do you not know?
This game is.
Like,
Oh, where did you get that
conversation go from
what
there?
do you think it is? And you just fucking speculate
Oh my
until
God, dude,
something
that's
is.
some goddamn questions, dude.
I am answering the question.
No, ask him questions. When
I
you're
should. I
talking,
will. I got
you should
you.
be asking questions.
I got you, bro. Listen, minute I get it, bro. I got you.
Oh, Midas. Oh, Midas.
Oh, glitch. Glitch.
Stunner is just saying right now that you give it to somebody in Tindrum, like the axe or some shit, and then they give it to you.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, good.
hearing,
So
like,
I was right
the
then.
Tindrum vendor tells you to bring the minnow axe or something.
Let's see. In Tindrum. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I was on the right path. You know what I'm saying? I was on the right path.
If you were reading chat, you would know, like,
Mm.
from
I'm in
Sutner's
chat.
words.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Are
now.
you? Okay, yeah. 'cause
Shout out
he's-
to Sonner, bro.
I
When's the
think
next
Glitch is trying to
tournament?
roast you, but he's like being nice about it.
Yeah, Glitch is a sweetheart, man. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm the biggest sweetheart.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think launch has been pretty fun, but yeah, another big thing is giant bosses. I heard that shit was supposed to be in launch, and I haven't heard anything about it.
It got pushed
No,
back.
it's not in. Yeah, they got delayed.
Got pushed
really?
back, unfortunately. So
Yikes.
I mean, honestly, good fucking move. Just fucking fix the server first.
Can you imagine a giant boss would completely fuck up these servers even more, dude? Let's be
Yeah.
real about that shit.
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Wait,
imagine
hold on.
like a huge group, and then we just all get desynced, one-shotted, fucking dead.
Well,
Wait,
you
hold
know,
on. This whole time, fucking Glitch had the most like quality camera, and now his is bad, and now Midas is good. I think it's the Discord, honestly.
It's
Yeah,
shifting.
it's a Discord. Because hold on, let me see my.
It's like the
other-
snowstorm. It's going from Florida to New York.
No, yeah, because my software.
Wait, now
is
mine's
shifting,
good.
yeah.
What the fuck? All right, get fucked up, Midas. All right, continue.
Loop back on Discord.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you guys looking forward to? Like, I heard that there's supposed to be like a roadmap coming up now after launch or something like that. What do you guys think is going to be coming up next?
Aging.
I think
Hopefully.
thievery. I think thievery is going to be up next, along with necromancy.
Well, we're still missing the banks and stables too. That would be important for
Yeah.
people to live.
I think personally they're gonna try and do TC and sieging first. That is their big thing. But like what I want, I want thievery. I want poisons. I want weapon skills. Weapon
Oh,
skills
yeah.
is a big one. I feel like they should be cranking that one out.
Wait, what did you say? Weapon skills?
Yeah, so like backstab, spear stance, stuff like that.
Like
That
the
was number
abilities, you get
one.
special
That's
abilities.
gonna take so long, and then they have to balance it. I don't think that's gonna be coming soon.
Yeah, but it's,
Because like
it's a big thing.
Thank you.
no, I agree with you. I'm just saying that would take time, and then there's like
Yes.
we're still missing core mechanics from the game, like sieging, for example. So
Yeah,
they gotta have some sort of priority list.
What about a server?
That's why I'm saying that's the stuff I'm really looking forward to. But I'm saying I definitely think they're going to do sieging and TC first as like their big package patch.
And also, like, we haven't even had like a sorry, Glitch, you can go next, but
No,
we
no,
haven't
no,
even
no,
had like
I
a
wasn't saying
guild.
anything more about it.
Like, since they implemented like the guild UI, the only change they've touched on it was changing the online and offline color. Like, we still need a whole like guild overhaul like patch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to have the alliance thing for guilds. So you
No,
can-
fuck that. We don't need it.
I mean, it's
They
gonna
already
have
have
it.
Yeah,
I mean,
already
it's
have it.
better than people just war decking each other. So
Yeah.
well, take
that's
out
true.
Wardecks too. Fuck that. We don't need an alliance system though. That should.
I guarantee you.
It's just
they're
like
gonna put
fucked
in.
it. Any system with alliance is fucked
No,
up.
mean,
if you're gonna
no,
run
yeah.
big ass fat numbers with alliances, then you gotta take that fucking penalty of not knowing, in a big ass battle, oh, is this friend or foe? That's part of it. That's the penalty
Well,
of being in an
they're
alliance.
just gonna war deck each other then.
Well, take the
Yeah.
Wardecks out, or put a cost on it per
They're
day
not
or
gonna
week,
take
whatever.
War decks out. It's not gonna happen.
I
What do you mean?
remember.
That's what it's intended.
That's
Yeah,
what-
they're
tea
gonna,
with
they're,
milk
they're
is
gonna make them work
delicious.
better.
It's actually funny you mentioned that because honestly, I remember when everybody was all like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking war deck you. Come on, pussy, war deck me." And now all the alliances are war decking each other just so that they don't get fucking crim when they accidentally hit each other.
Yeah.
Like all that war deck talk was just small talk, man. It was just like,
Oh,
shit
that was
talking.
smoke for sure. That
Dude,
was like them puffing the
that's
chest
smoke,
in
dude.
case it was forced, and then when it wasn't forced, it's like, no, we're not gonna war deck you. We don't get anything from it. You're gonna fight us in our off hours, nerd.
Yeah. Honestly,
Nerd.
I think the one thing that helped Wardecking more was not Wardecking but PvP. Like going red is like it was basically building houses. Like that actually produced more PvP because people were just going red, building houses outside of the cities and just fucking zero to heroing it up and shit like that. Like that actually caused more PvP than Wardecking did. I mean, let's be real
Oh,
about
for
that.
sure, yeah, 100%. Like 100 times more PvP than Wardecking did.
Yep.
Like I don't think Wardecking, besides like Legion fighting like battle bandits and shit, like
Rats.
what other Wardecks were there?
Uh,
Like the Blitz, even the Blitzkrieg Valhalla one, what that lasted like a day.
I didn't even know they
Wardens
war decked
and
each
Draco
other.
Silva war decked each other, but then
yeah, that's true.
I think Bears
Okay.
war decked somebody too. I think it was actually one of I don't know. I think
Bear?
Bear. Yeah,
no,
I think they war decked somebody. Or was it TC? I don't remember.
no.
I mean, if they did, it was someone small because we
Yeah,
fucking even
no.
hear about it.
Yeah, no, it was definitely small. Like
It's like all the guilds we just mentioned was like one big guild versus one small guild.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
oh.
mean, war decking just in the way it is right now, it just leads to like dudes just getting ratted in town,
Yeah.
like by bone tissue naked Andes.
But that's what Wardecking has
Worn-
always been.
worn sword-eed.
It's not about big fucking large scale like traditional battles. Wardecking
Mhm.
is literally ratting and like getting on the other player at any given moment that you can.
Yeah.
yeah, and then running away and logging.
It's not
out.
about fair
That's-
fighting. It's
waking
about
up 3 in the morning.
it's
and
like
just,
a war of attrition.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
True.
Exactly.
Loot back the AFK in the bank. Take a shit, run away, whatever.
Well, how do you guys feel about the other changes like the increased crim time actions and
I don't like that at all.
what they
I-
can log out when you crim?
Oh, I didn't know about that, but I'm just saying the increased crim timer is kind of booty.
Makes no difference with me.
Man, Guts is over here chopping my horse.
Listen, he's gotta get his equity up, all right?
Well, at least he got to log in finally, poor guy.
Yeah, Guts was getting he got like the 2-day special where he couldn't log in pretty much. So
I will say though, I appreciate that they're at least updating us through Discord.
yeah, no, they're doing
Yeah.
a good job.
Did you guys see the part where like somehow somebody made the update channel where you could type?
Yeah, I
And
saw that.
you went in there and all these fucking pizza guys like, so, and then you see some other guys F F F F F. I saved that shit. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm still sitting in queue. I'm getting this 2-day special just about.
Just stay
right
in
about
queue. Damn, imagine being in queue, bro. I'm
Yeah,
literally in the
I-
Meduli Tavern, just standing still, like just wait.
Now. Yeah, you're part of the fucking problem.
I don't give a fuck. I want to say thank you to the 5,000 in queue for allowing us 2,000 players to play the game properly. Thank you so much. Shout out.
Yeah, but seriously, they need that AFK timer stuff like that.
And they need
hell
a
yeah.
proper queue system, like ETA and position.
Yeah.
ETA and position.
I mean, you don't even need the ETA. That's just bonus. You need the position though.
Yeah, you
that will give
definitely
you
need
a fucking idea of like what's
Yeah.
going on.
Because it honestly does feel like a lottery at this
Yeah.
point.
It
Like
does, yeah.
we had cases where people were trying to queue before other people.
Oh, it's
and
dude,
then,
it's bullshit.
the person who comes in, you got some dude sitting there for an hour, and then some dude comes in, he gets there in 15 minutes. Yeah,
I got in as soon as the server went up, I got in the, got in the queue. I went into the other channels. I was like, guys, get in the queue now. They're like, oh, they're playing Escape from Tarkov. They're like, oh, we're in factory. I'm like, fucking pause it and get in queue. They got in 15 minutes after me, and they got in before me in the game. And for the entire of fucking Friday or Friday, I did not play. And I was just like, all right, is what it is. So queue's definitely, pretty random, pretty orangey here and there.
I think the worst thing about launch honestly is how much MO2 Discord sucks now.
Oh yeah, 15 minutes slow.
Yeah,
Man,
Glitch. Somebody
nobody
was
gets
like,
these fucking
"Who are you,
jokes,
kid?"
dude.
And I'm like, "Damn, they questioning Glitch already."
Oh, did
Like,
you guys
what-
see?
what
I got
the
a
fuck?
fan
I
now.
saw that. I'm like, "Yo, y'all doing that to Glitch, bro? What the fuck?"
Like, yeah, seriously, man. I'm like, God damn
Can
it,
you-
you guys. This is part of this is the inside joke amongst the community. Me calling you a kid, like, calm the fuck down, dude.
Yeah.
And dude,
I love
got a
seeing
fucking
new
DM
names,
from
but, like, the
somebody, bro.
politic
I'm usually
changes,
yeah, I like calling people sweaty nerds. Like, hey, what are you sweaty nerds doing today? And all of a sudden, I got a DM saying, well, if you really think about it, we're on a Discord for a video game, and we're all kind of nerds. I'm like, you motherfucker! Like, this is part of the joke, dude. Like, people
They-
not
they-
getting me all over again. It's just fucking
They
frustrating.
won't
I don't go on
understand the
that shit
mortal
no more.
charisma glitch. They won't understand it. Trust me.
Damn,
Hey,
dude.
we're-
like,
we're a
it-
different
it
breed.
Hurts, bro.
I actually enjoy when all the new people come in and like the Discord drama starts. I remember like people saying F's in the chat, you know,
Yeah.
like, this scrub move, and then some dude DM'd me. This was like during the second stress test, and he just spammed F, and then like the whole alphabet. Like he sent me like literally like 40 messages.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you get some colorful characters in there, man. It's interesting, but it's definitely a change from the norm we are used to.
And then fucking copy pastas are now like
Yeah,
illegal
what
in
the
there.
fuck is that, bro? Who made that
Right.
popular?
I don't know. We're thinking about starting an unofficial MO2 Discord so we can go back to our old ways.
Oh.
We're thinking about doing it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like the slow mode really sucks more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
I can't even reply to somebody. If I say something, they say something to me. All right, good combo. I'm out. 15 minutes later, you know, like
Hey, hey, remember 20 minutes ago? Yeah. Just want to say thank you.
Oh yeah, by the way, I got a personal message here for Haka. Haka, please stop undercutting me on the Morin Kerr broker. Thank you. Some bullshit, dude.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Damn, I still got that Flakestone axe to sell that we got off that kid by Toxai.
Flakes.
How much you think I can sell that for? Well, actually, don't tell me later. Don't say it on.
what's the slash on it?
I have no idea, dude.
Pathetic.
I love seeing the prices by the new players. And they put like crazy fucking prices.
Yeah.
Well, I told my guys to sell horses for like 40 gold, even if it was like a level 10.
No, but that's
Oh,
good though.
God.
Like people will pay for a fucking level 10 horse 40 gold. That's like a fucking it's a fucking horse.
Yeah.
I won't. Fuck
Speaking of
that.
your guys' horses, Putin, all right?
Ooh, got him.
Oh
Just,
yeah.
just tell them it's a good idea to give me a horse when I ask them. If any Nightfall dude wants a horse and they want to not get murdered, it's usually a good idea.
Yeah,
I heard-
I don't
die.
understand that. I don't understand that, dude. Like honestly, like we went up to one dude one time and we're like, "Give me a horse," and he's like, "Suck my dick." We put a mercy mode, and he's like, "Bro, just give me the fucking horse, bro. Do you want to lose all your shit, or you just want to lose your fucking
Give me
horse?
a horse,
You
suck
can
my
walk back
dick."
and get another horse, but just give it
Dude,
to us."
I
And
think
he's like,
everybody
"No,
in my
suck
guild,
my dick." I'm like, all right.
everybody in my guild values a horse more than their own life at this point.
I guess so, man.
Literally, if you kill some rando in the middle of nowhere and he kills a horse, you might as well kill him. It's worse if you just kill his horse and you don't kill him because it's like they gotta run all the way fucking back and shit.
Yeah, but that's.
I heard someone
griefing.
stole a horse from Nightfall.
What?
Like
What?
someone from Nightfall was trying to like
What?
tame a horse,
Yo,
and
what's
like
up,
he was
Zero?
like
Talk
failing.
to me, bro.
Oh,
That was me, dude. I mean, that was after I slaughtered like 5 or 6 AC as they were trying to fucking 10v1 me.
It was Vicness's ult, bro. He's like, you done, kid.
But no, there's been some good times out in the plains there in Morin for sure. Yeah, I was trying to tame this horse and it was running around all over the place, and I'm trying to tame it, and all of a sudden I just see this naked bastard come out of nowhere. And he's like a mile away too. Like he must have got the fucking tame off like right when he touched the horse, because the horse was halfway across the plains and he just took it right from out under me.
Oh yeah.
That's that desync shit right there.
No, that's not what I was talking about though. Actually, that's a separate time, because someone said in my guild, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Higgins. I don't know. One of our tamers, and he was like, "Yeah, this Nightfall dude asked me to tame this horse for him, and he was gonna give me gold." And then he's like, "Well, I just tamed the horse, and I got on it, and I just ran away."
Oh man.
I don't remember who it was from either side, but that was,
That was
funny.
one of our nice members, I guess. I don't know.
No,
Nice.
because he couldn't tame the horse, so he was asking my guy to tame it for him, like to give it to him. And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'll tame it," and he tamed it and like got on it and just ran away. The horse.
Is
Yo,
that
Zero,
Marquez?
look at chat
Who
real
did
quick.
it?
Look at chat. On Twitch.
All right, hold on.
I'll just read it to you. Some dude named Gallopec says, "Yo, Zero, what's that aquatic mage that 10v1 does?"
That was a good time.
You just tuned into the
Yo,
latest
Zero was literally
channel
like the
on
first
Twitch.
Dagger Mage fucking crazy. Like I think you brought that whole thing into the fucking. Is that true?
No, that was definitely Div.
Diff is the one who brought Dagger
Well,
Mage
alright,
into the
but-
world.
Oh,
You fell
no.
into my trap,
You need to do your
Hudson.
history.
Oh,
all right?
no.
I mean, you played daggers, but you weren't a mage build.
Yeah, it's
He's
a
a hybrid.
build.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
a hybrid.
You want to know the difference between me and Diff's build?
Sure,
He
go ahead.
has like 40 more mana, and I have more strength. I have a higher damage bonus.
Like you're not a mage at that point. If you're leaning fighter, you're not
We're
a
literally
mage.
doing the same damage. All right,
You're a hybrid.
because we have like my build's over 100 ends. All right, so he's got what 105 ends.
So you had like mental offense, mental focus, you had
Yes.
concentrate, you had all that
Yes.
shit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When he had it,
maybe
I
you
didn't
just
see-
suck
I
because he
didn't see Diff
popularized
with
the
that
shit out of
build.
it.
Diff
He
just,
popularized the
Diff
shit out
just
of it.
went out onto the forums and he made the build and he made it public and he's like, "Here you guys go. Here's my build. This is what I do."
Right, but at that point he made the build. Like you had it, sure, but if nobody knew about it, he still made it.
Oof.
How does that work?
Yeah,
What?
I mean, did he even know? Did he even know that you had it?
Button the fuck
What are you
up.
talking
man.
about?
He made his build public. All right, I definitely shared my build with people, but I didn't just go out there and make a public, like here's a build, here's a guide.
All right,
just
if
made
I-
a guide.
Let's say this. If I invented electricity before it was like a thing, right? And I didn't tell anybody, but then some other guy comes and he popularizes the shit out of it. Who do you think is going to get the credit for inventing it?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. The question
fine.
isn't who gets the credit. The question is who made it.
Yeah.
Right, it's the same thing though.
it's not. The
Is
same.
it
It's
the
like
same thing?
semantics. Yes.
No, it's not. It's
Getting
Who
credit
gets-
and
Who
making
gets
it
all the
one
credit, the
person.
fame, and
who was
the
doing it
like,
before, and they were the person.
it
who
doesn't
came up-
matter. He popularized it. He's gonna get all the credit.
That's fine, dude. He can. That's what he obviously.
Yo,
wanted.
Pudson, so you're the one who's trying to fucking take credit to post on your fucking TikTok, bro? When I'm the one who did it? Get out of here with that, bro.
Just saying,
Get outta here.
people from back in the
Hey,
day,
bro.
they know who was rocking what.
That's what I call a slime ball.
Yeah, look, guys. Put the smiley under that can over there. Trust me, don't worry about it. He knows you. He knows you started the build. He knows. He's just ruffling your feathers, right, Hudson?
I don't know. I never considered you a mage, so that's kind of like where I see the difference.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't consider myself a mage either.
Right, but he
call it a
does.
hybrid
So
build.
that's kind of like what it is. I mean, I don't think he ever refers to it as a hybrid either. I mean, technically
doesn't.
it is a hybrid, sure, yeah, but like people call it the Dagger Mage build. No one calls it
Yeah.
like the Dagger Hybrid build.
I just call it a hybrid because you're doing two different things. That's pretty much what
Right,
a hybrid
like,
is.
yeah, like technically it is a hybrid build,
Yeah.
of course, but
I mean, let's be honest. Like, it just feels a lot more viable if you're a mage and use a dagger. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it almost becomes a necessity at this point.
Well,
in my opinion, though.
if you build it, because my alt is Zero's build. If you play with like the strength requirement, like the way Zero has it, you are weak spotting kids big time with those daggers. Like you are a fucking like fucking problem. If you're fighting people, you know what you're doing.
Let's talk about that. What did everybody roll for persistence?
right now I just have 2 foot fighters. I have a Thurstar and a Ogmir. I haven't even got to my 3rd, 4th, or 5th account yet.
Jesus Christ, you gotta
Damn,
pay all those monthly
bro.
subs?
Let me do the math
course,
real
dude.
quick, bro, because I'm not good with math. So you said 5 accounts? It's 15.
It's 75.
Shit, I have a rough
God,
time even
bro.
considering too,
You're
bro. Honestly.
crazy.
Like,
That's
I don't
2
know, I
gym
have a-
memberships.
I
Got LA
don't know,
Fitness.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. Like, I might do this thing where it's like I'll have my other account on standby, and then if I feel like, I mean, they're both practically almost the same fucking thing, except one is a hybrid and one is a Vila fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's about it. I mean, that's the only big difference. But I don't know, man. To pay for 2 accounts at the same time like that, I don't know if I want to do that. So I'm considering.
Wait, you're
it.
not even willing to pay for 2 accounts?
What? No, I'm saying no subbing. Like 15 each month for 2 accounts at the same time. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I know some people who are gonna sub 4 accounts.
Yeah, that's like not going to McDonald's 2 or 3 times a month.
I need my Big Macs. I'm gonna have 2 accounts myself. I'm gonna have my Blaine, which is a fucking force to be reckoned with, bro. Blaines are just so broken. That's a whole other topic. MA foot fighter, especially when they release like the veteran system, that's gonna be so much fucking better for the game.
Yeah,
and then my second is literally the Zero build. hybrid Dagger Mage, whatever.
What's the word on veteran points? Like, what exactly? Like, what are they doing for that for MO2? The whole veteran system.
I heard you're getting an extra either 100 or 200 primary points for your action skills.
Or profession skills.
Oh, or profession skills.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's 100 for each.
Yeah, that's
don't
what
know.
I think it was. I think it's supposed to be 100 for each. Because
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
it
but
looked
how do you get them though? Because before it was through subs. Now people are saying it's through in-game actions. So I don't know.
What's
Yeah,
through subs? Like, what is that?
this time around, well, before in MO1, you just got veteran points for just
Yeah.
subbing to the game, and those
Oh.
you used to
Oh.
buy like capes, and that's all you could like use.
That's literally pay to win, though, no?
It was cosmetic shit only. So
Okay.
but this time around, it's gonna, from what Henrik said in his streams, he was saying like you're gonna acquire them through actions and like achievements.
Yeah.
So like I think it might be linked to certain achievements, like Grandmaster Weapon Crafter or something like that. Maybe you get like 10 veteran points, or killing certain bosses or something like that.
Okay. Sounds dope.
God, you know what I wish they had added for launch is like Clade XP through like crafting.
Bro,
God, that would have been
thank
so
you.
prime.
That would have been amazing if you just had Clade XP from just basic shit. I'm gathering my fucking spelt. I'm crafting my armor. That would have been so much better. Not only for like specifically for mages too. I want to like focus on because mages get screwed pretty hard here. They pretty much have to be foot fighters until they get their Clade gifts.
Yeah.
I honestly think my suggestion is, if you're ever, I don't know, it's take what I say with a grain of salt for fuck's sakes, but from my personal experience, I think if you want to be a mage, just start off as a hybrid, and then just once you get everything statted up, once you have all your clades, then just be a pure mage or whatever the fuck. But I don't know, it's rough because I can't say anything about any of the other races, but with Alvarans, the first thing you're ever gonna get, every single Alvaran, whether you're a foot fighter or a dex mage or whatever the fuck, is just get the bottom part of the clade wheel. That's like the first like 9 clade levels. That's like the most, like, you need that shit. Everything else branches off to magery or fucking archery. But like, yeah, I do understand what you're saying, and I actually think that clade XP is a little cancer. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That shit takes
It's
fucking
tough.
forever.
I know
bro.
they want it to be end game, but like shit, that shit's tough.
It's good and bad.
I think it's in a good spot right now because like the first 10 levels, pretty easy. Even more than that, like first 13, 14, not until you start getting past 15 where it starts getting to a point where you really got to start grinding out. And I think that's good. I mean, we're going to keep playing this game for years.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not supposed to be cranking the fucking Clade experience out like day one. So
I will agree with that statement. I feel like we've been spoiled with the beta because it's times 100. But really, if you like think back of other MMOs you've played, it's supposed to be, long-term goal. You're supposed to grind, earn your way, to get that 20, I guess, out of 20. So I will absolutely agree with that.
What I like about it, honestly, is that it's gonna discourage people from re-rolling, into different names and fucking. That I kind of appreciate it. 'Cause now it's commitment to your character. And now for let's just be real. For some people that are socially fucking stupid, let's be real. People that are socially fucking stupid, they can't hide behind that alt or anything like that because they're gonna be very discouraged. But at some point, their dumb social ways are just gonna come out one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So I actually think that it's a good and bad thing. It's just fucking grinding. It's just, oh fuck, dude, it's such a nightmare.
yeah, it's definitely a grind.
Yeah.
It's good though. It feels good. It feels like I'm playing a proper MMO though. Like,
Yeah, it does feel
like
good.
like the good old days, trying to get to 99 wood cutting in RuneScape. Like, it's a grind, but it feels good playing. the game.
Well, what did you roll, by the way, Almightis?
Oh, my main is a mounted archer foot fighter. It's a Blaine, 160 centimeters. That's how you got to build it if you wanted to play that. And so that's pretty much it. And my alt is gonna be Shivra, good old zero build because it's super fun, especially when they add thievery and like dual wield and poison and all that shit.
What about what happened to your Thursar? No more Thursar life?
Nah, bro. Honestly, dude, fuck. Thursars are literally fucking loot bags if they're on their feet in big team fights, you guys know what I'm talking about. You were all in Legion and puts you know you've been in big fights. Thursars, because they're so big, their hitbox are so bigger than any other fucking character. Mages, it's a lot easier for mages to make a call out to mage bomb that one person. And if you took an Ogmir, you know, that's a lot smaller, and let's say you wanted to also mage bomb this person, all you have to do is one, smoke a pipe, two, drink a potion, which I guess Thursars can also do, but you know, Ogmirs get that clay gift. And then you can go to your mage. Like there's like a couple of defensive steps you can get to prior to going to your mage, whereas you're a Thursar, you get to your mage now, buddy, or you're fucking dead. Like straight up. Like get to your mage now, you're dead. And not only that, I hate the fact that as a Thursar, if you're not hitting your hits, like if your hits are not making contact, you're not playing that build properly. So if you suck, you know, and you don't know how to do the combat, and you're not hitting guys, and you're not utilizing your 34% damage bonus, you're not playing them right. You know what I'm saying? So fucking that's pretty much.
Yeah,
Also, I got a public service announcement, guys. People who are playing the lean Thursar build, please stop playing that build. All right?
I've seen it. I'm like, oh shit.
I've heard the theory crafting. I'm not a fan of it. All right, it's just take the HP over the 3 movement speed, bro, or 4 movement speed. You get like 20 HP more. All right,
That's fucking.
and
funny,
you get more
dude.
damage bonus.
Nah, Thursar Shaman, bro, best build ever, right? So one of the
I've seen some crazy fucking builds. That is.
I'm sure the guys in Cran, when they did that 1 week wipe, would know that we were the naked Thursars that came in and started just fucking smacking people. And I gotta say, I hated playing a Thursar, but that shit was funny as fuck. We just all went naked with mauls and just started smashing people. We did it for the memes though. It was funny as fuck.
I wanted to add one more important point before I stop talking about Thursars forever. If you're a leader and you're a lead comms call, like, you know, somebody that's important, he's making the call outs. That's what, you know, in a big team fight, you have that when it comes to communication and PvP. If there's like new players in the chat or on the stream and you die because you're a Thursar, because you're just that easily targetable by mages and whatnot, the morale loss is huge. It's fucking huge. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like let's say we take Vicnus, and Vicnus is on foot. He goes down because he's in the front lines and he's calling the shots. I mean, thankfully they have people like Bowden and Dune that are able to take over. But let's just say it was just Vic and he goes down. There's nobody else. A big morale hit, right? It's a big morale hit. Whereas like Ogmirs, you have like Stone Skin. You fucking, there's so many clay gifts you could utilize. Hard to target because you're just short among other short people running around. And the longer you survive, the longer you can shot call. You know, you look at statistics, longer survivability, more damage output. So that's it. I'm done. There's our loop back in conclusion.
So do you like Ogmir min size or max size?
I would say max size, but you can't max with with a Blaine. You can with a Hugar. You can't with a Blaine. To max with a Blaine, you have to be 160 centimeters.
Right. Well, that is their max, so that's what I'm
asking. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I feel like certain new players wouldn't understand that. Like what they would think, 176 character selection.
Tumor's trying to correct your ass in chat.
What's Tumor saying?
That you can.
No, you can't. If you go 176 Blaine, you can't max out. You can't get 133 con. You cannot get 123 strength. You cannot get 87 fucking dex.
Dog, you're gonna correct the fat mage, bro. OG fat mage.
He's an OG fat mage.
Damn. Another guy's called not falling.
If you go 164, you start fucking losing. You start fucking losing stats.
Wait, Goods, can you fix our cameras again and fuck up my ass again? Whatever.
Oh yeah.
I like it the way it is. Keep it like that. Fuck.
Thanks, big dog.
Damn it! What did you do?
What did you fucking do?
I just bring up NVIDIA broadcast back up, and that's it. Like I haven't minimized.
Oh, is that what you have to do?
Yeah, I mean that's what I did.
Nah.
You use NVIDIA broadcast?
Why does it fix mine too? That's the question I have.
Let me see if I.
It fixes both of our cams at the same time, and just mine is just getting fucked.
Bullshit.
Yo, I do want to say one thing about Thursars though. If you want to be crafty, bro, you make a min-size Thursar. All right,
Ooh.
and you make sure you're wearing like full plates so no one knows you're a Thursar, dude. They can't see your skin. This way, they're like, "Oh, that dude's just a human or some shit," and then you fucking pop your plates and you just boom, boom, you just go ham on dude. It's still good. You get like over 20. You get like 24 damage bonus, I think. You know,
Only 24 just for
Yeah.
being min.
yeah. You lose
What the
you
fuck?
lose a lot on size. I think it's like
Yeah, that's like
24,
that was
24.
9% loss right there, dude.
But that's if you're going like fit or lean, because you can, if you want to do the lean Thursar, I would go min size, because then you're more incognito. You know, if you're a max size Thursar and you're lean, you know, you're gonna get focused and blown up. So if you do the min size and you're smaller, you're gonna blend in the fights. People aren't gonna focus you as much. The mages aren't gonna fucking be like, I'll get this big guy over here. Boom, boom, boom.
I heard
So,
that's called the Goblin build. When you're mint-sized Thursar, that's the Goblin
yeah,
build.
we used to
Oh, I
call
like
it the
that, yeah.
littlest Thursar build. So
Wait, the what?
the littlest Thursar.
Oh, that's just terrible. I like the goblin build better.
The Goblin build is the mint-sized Thursar.
No, I
Yeah.
know. I just the fucking name for it was just horrible. The littlest Thursar build, guys.
Yeah, man.
Goblin. It's a goblin. All right.
All right. So what's up with you becoming a goblin now? You gonna go to jungle camp?
Yeah,
Finally?
where did that come from?
Yeah. What's up? What's going on?
I mean,
here?
I
I
know
just
you're a
got
little
bored.
slimy, but where did Goblin come from?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like goblins, dude.
He went from Shogun to Goblin. I don't know what's going on here.
What's going on here, man? What's
I
up?
sense
What's up?
AC moving to the jungles to become a bunch of savages. I don't know.
I don't know, man. If someone takes my castle, dude, I don't know. We're fucking packing up, dude.
Where is your castle now? Because North Order took what the Acolyte's castle was.
No, they took the one just north of it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Glitch, help me out.
Yeah.
Got
I'm
it.
going. I got you.
Glitch, you bastard!
Wait, it didn't work. What are you
Glitch keeps
doing?
keep
I'm
it as
telling
it
you,
is,
bro,
Glitch. You're good.
All I'm doing is bringing up the fucking video broadcast. That's all I'm doing. That's hilarious. That's too fucking funny. But yeah. So I'm sorry. So are you still gonna try for the MK keep or what?
No, yeah, we're working on it. Just like fucking 75% of my guild just can't play the fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys saw the Talus Confederation cockblock the rats from the GK Castle?
Yep.
Great move. That was a very quick up, almost as
Well,
if like
I don't think they were going for it though either.
you didn't think so? No?
Who?
Oh.
The rats, fuck no, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, they were. I just think they ran into similar problems like everyone else. They couldn't log on. Dudes like
Well, I don't think. Okay, let's compare. Like, if you compare it to like Talus, who was super sweaty about it, right? Like, not in a bad way. Like, they were just determined, right? Like, they were
Right.
organized. This is for sure what they wanted, right? If it was an option, they were definitely going for a castle regardless. On the rats, on the other hand, it was more like, well, if we get the opportunity, sure, we'll take it. But
thought
it
they were
wasn't
like-
no,
Well,
they weren't going
I
like
thought they were
balls to
gunning
the
for it.
wall.
Like
they were
No.
definitely contesting them because they just didn't have the numbers. They only had like 30 dudes or something from what I heard.
it was like there was a
Half
huge
of them were
fight.
fucking naked. So
Well, they're still going to be in GK. Like, that was their plan all along, right? Like, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to play in GK. I just don't think the castle was their number one priority. Versus, like, Talus, which is their number one priority.
Well, either
right?
way, I think it was great that Talus just completely took that bitch over.
I mean, they can have the castle all day long. When it comes to actually fighting and ratting, they're still going to have to fight for GK for the rest of their lives, right?
That's true, but how do you can look at that from a way of it's lit, there's gonna be PvP, or shit, now I gotta be careful. So
It's gonna
Wait,
be
who's
just
gotta
like
be
the.
Oh.
careful?
Talus, because it's never gonna be safe on it. It's always gonna be PvP, like you're right.
Yeah, so Talus, like myself, has like a shit ton of new players, right? Like, they
Mhm.
get like, maybe like 10 new players a day right now in their Discord because of launch.
Right.
Imagine you're gonna have a big Zerg, but now this big Zerg of new players has to deal with these GK rats who've been doing this for what, like a whole year now. Like, that doesn't end pretty for anybody. Well, except for the GK rats. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
guess.
So,
Yeah, it's a good perspective. Yeah.
like, guilds constantly say GK is where guilds go to die. So I
Right.
think Talus is.
That's
Yeah,
where
they
it's gonna
got
die.
one of the best castles in the game,
Yeah.
arguably the best castle. But now they gotta like
Keep it.
There's penalized, or there's like there's gonna be issues that come with that.
There's a lot of cons with the pros.
GK is also the place where guilds go to get the best materials in the game, pretty much. So
That's true. If Talus plays it right, they can make a lot of money. Other alliances that agree with them that nobody likes the shitters. It can be done in a proper way.
I mean, if you really think about it, y- I think the Red Alliance will also have a lot of new players too. So in some cases, it does kind of even out. Except a lot of them have a lot of GK experience, so they're going to teach the new players, how to do the thing. But now there's also a lot of divide too, because I see that you got the Carnimata guys, and then Dreadlords came back like full on with Killox and everything. You have I thought Killox was just by himself at this
Dreadlord
point.
is
but
back.
apparent- Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I've literally seen Killox MK Graveyard.
Oh
I
shit.
killed
Okay.
Killox.
Good for you, Glitch.
I killed Killox.
Good for you, Glitch.
By the
Seriously,
way,
good for you, bro.
No one's talked about it. At least I don't know if you guys even know, but VII isn't even in the Rat Alliance anymore.
yeah. They
Is
lied.
that
heard
what was
about that.
going on? And you DM'd me a little bit about that. Like something was happening within the Rat Alliance. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about it on last
Yeah.
week's podcast, but it didn't end up happening. So, but yeah, they're no longer they had a bad split to say
Okay.
the least.
Oh, so they also
What's a bad split? Like what's the factors here? What's the variables? Can you talk about it?
I mean, no.
Okay. Fair
They
enough.
just had a bad split. They're not like friendly about it. Basically, is what happened.
Oh,
shit,
shit.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
the people that split are gonna be fighting each other and shit.
Yeah, they're definitely fighting. Yeah.
So
Good.
there's even
Burn
more.
that
So there's
bitch
even
down.
more divide. There's even
Yeah,
more.
I heard some people who were in 7 left also. Not sure like who exactly that was, but yeah.
All right.
I didn't know it was like a hostile split.
So does this mean every guild
Neither did
that's
I.
played in beta had some sort of breakout? Or are there guilds that actually made it out without a single breakout?
I mean, I think every
Integrity,
every
maybe?
guild kind of. No, I
Oh,
mean
well, they were-
had
No,
this
they had a
split.
breakout. That
Yeah.
was Integrity came. That was
Yeah,
right.
that's
Glitch, you
true.
can confirm
Yeah.
that was after the.
Well, hold on. With the integrity, it's a different story though, because it was
Mhm.
really,
Someone said AC.
one person split away from. Well, everybody split from one person. Really, that's the difference between TE and integrity. It was literally just one person that was an issue.
Yeah, and that was so long ago.
That
I
was
don't think that
long.
counts.
No,
I mean,
not
it's
really.
a brand new guild. Like people separated, and there was a new guild that was made.
Yeah, but
Other
they
guilds-
basically just
same
kicked
exact
one
people, though.
guy.
Same
Huh?
exact
Yeah,
people though.
They
Minus
basically
one.
just kicked someone. That's all it was.
It was
Well,
one
essentially is what
person
it
that
was.
left.
It was the leader. That's why they made a new guild, because they couldn't kick him.
Wait,
No,
so
no, no,
Transient
no, no, no.
Empire. Okay.
No, stop. I was
Okay.
in this motherfucker. All right. So it was basically one person that owned the Discord that was not the leader. They just
Okay.
started kicking people because he was fucking angry, whatever.
Okay.
And
Right.
so we're like, fuck this shit. Everybody
You
left
just
the
tuned into
Discord, the
the
remaining
latest
people, and then
channel
they
on
started
Twitch.
integrity. So it's just basically a split from one person. Had it been that the right person owned the Discord, it wouldn't have been like that. But it had to be a completely new guild afterwards. So that's
Wait,
that's what happened.
GTX told me he was the leader, and GTX is like the leader now.
GTX, no, it's Donsky and
Donski's.
GTX.
There's multiple
But you
people
had-
up top.
So you have the founders, which is Sullivan, Mordred, at the time Grudge, Merlin, a bunch of those other people. So they were the founders, and then when they became Integrity, Donsky and GTX were the most we just call them GT, by the way, but they were the most the people that just kept playing, so they became leaders.
I got in. All right, let's watch this crash.
You got in?
Okay, so if you crash at the character screen, you can reset your client, and it will just you'll go right back to the
Crashed.
front of the queue.
No, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes puts in to skip the queue.
So restart your client, and
Oh
then
my
you can
God.
come back in.
It
That should
fucking-
fix it. and you
It
should be
fucking
able to-
crashed, dude.
Yeah, reopen your game, puts in. Reopen your game. You have 5 minutes to reopen your game and skip the queue and get in. Get in
Yeah,
there.
go do it.
That's in case nobody knew about that.
How did I call that it was going to crash though? Is
Yeah,
that
it
not a
happens,
problem
like,
in
every
itself?
time.
Well, they said with the patch that they released, one of the flaws of it was that people, once they get in the game, they just keep crashing. But the fix is, once you get in the game, you're not in queue anymore within 5 minutes if you can get back in there. If not, then you're screwed.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try login, even though I really
Well,
can't
once
play
you
right
get
now.
to the actual login screen, that's when you can bypass the queue at that point. For
Yeah.
5 minutes.
It says you are in the server queue.
Oof, yikers. Yeah,
I'll
that
try
seems
to
like
get in.
that seems like a you problem there, buddy.
I'd try resetting it again then.
Yeah, I would too.
Is it supposed to say something different?
Yeah,
No,
you're
it's-
supposed to
it's
just go
literally
to character
supposed
select.
to- yeah, it takes you right back to the character login.
You got 5 minutes to like just X everything out. Maybe reset your Steam too.
Well, I guess I'm not one of the streamers that got whitelisted, huh?
Ooh.
Yo, is that even true? Is it confirmed to certain streamers were skipping?
I'm literally making that up. But that is
Okay.
what it feels
Joke,
like,
dude.
right?
well, here's the
felt
thing.
like
All
I
they're
got
doing is playing Haven.
blacklisted for a while. Like,
All they're doing is playing Haven, bro. Haven 2.0.
Are they though?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yesterday, I literally scrolled down Haven. I'm like, all right, well, all of you are new anyways. I guess it makes sense.
You just tuned into the latest channel on Twitch.
I wouldn't be opposed, honest. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to letting new people get
Yep,
in before me.
server
To
queue.
be honest,
I
Jeez,
got
dude.
fucked.
I'm gonna try to log in now and see what happens.
Yeah, my spot just opened up, boys. Log in.
So, who's the lucky dude that can get it?
And this is launch, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. You are part of now the Mortal community.
Mortal community. Welcome.
I've only been in that queue for about 4 to 5 hours now.
Hey, Putson. So Tumor says, in order to fix it, you have to Alt F4 in the character screen.
What do you mean? How do I Alt F4 in the character screen?
Oh, he's trolling. He's trolling.
No, but it doesn't
Puts.
even make sense. Oh, I guess that's the joke. Huh?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Got him.
Tumor and Glitch together is like the ultimate troll bomb.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that shit.
That should be his next name. Troll.
Instead of
Trollmer.
motherfuckers. Well, you should be because that literally
You're a
makes no
troll,
fucking
Tumor.
sense.
Okay, you're a troll.
Oh man.
yeah, they are meme lords. All right, so watch
Yep.
out.
Yeah, too bad that we don't get to live in our natural habitat in peace anymore in ML2 Discord, trolling motherfuckers.
I like the new names, man. I like the new names. I was never a fan of the politics, but the new names, people like talking about how much they've enjoyed the game. I was talking to somebody, we were doing like a bandit run, and he was like, bro, this is like, I'm 3 days in, it's like the best thing I've ever done.
Wait, I'm
Like,
confused.
You love the politics, man. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro.
you
F
love
the
that shit.
politics.
Dude, you joined Kodo. That's like all
Exactly,
politics.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in Kodo because I love large battles. All right, I love large battles. That's
What
why.
do you mean? Legion does large battles.
Yeah, but you can't go back when 20 of your friends are fucking missing. Telling me you crazy?
Okay, that logic makes no fucking sense because you
Yes, it
still
does
have
make
friends
sense.
there.
It does make sense. Okay, you have 20 boys that you 800 hours with. You all leave. All right. You ever left your home, came back, and shit's fucking destroyed? Like, it's not the same anymore. It's not the same feels. If I'm gonna
Yeah,
restart,
Valheim.
huh? You got-
Valheim. I do it all the time.
Valheim. Okay, well that's
I
you.
just
I
rebuild
can't.
that shit.
Rebuilt it with like literally. I looked at the Discord, it's just a bunch of new names. Only 4 people I know. 5 people. I can't do that.
But then you go to Kodo and it's fucking
Yeah,
nice
you know
too.
that-
I don't
you know
understand.
that-
Exactly.
meme.
Exactly. A fresh start. I make new friends, and not only that, I get to play large battles.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
make
know
any
that-
sense.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
mine's
know
a
the
vote.
meme
Listen,
of,
it might
like,
not make sense to you because
Wolverine.
the same shit happened to your guild, but that's okay, bro. All right, that's okay.
It's basically Omitis would be like Wolverine with the picture on the bed, all right, and the picture would be like being Glitch and everyone in Nightfall, you know.
Yeah,
That's how
bro.
you
It's just
feel.
it's not the same, dude. It's just not the same.
I mean, I still feel that way about a lot of the Legion boys. You know, that's why I was hoping Bowden would be here today because I miss
Yeah, I
wanna
playing
talk
with
to him.
those guys, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he's a piece of shit.
Whoa. Hey,
Damn,
man,
bro, where's the
you're gonna talk about
whoa?
Uncle Bowden like that,
You can't be
bro.
talking about Bone like that,
Yeah,
bro. You
can't be talking
crazy?
about Bowden like that. You
I
crazy,
guess he'll have
man.
to show up and defend himself, huh?
Where is Bone?
Man, that
Listen, I
motherfucker's
will
right now
say,
having.
He's on
having
the
his-
old age side, okay? You got
That motherfucker.
He might have
Out my
forgot to set his
walker.
alarm clock, all right?
That guy's cleaning his sniper rifle right now, having a cup of whiskey, bro. That's what he's doing.
That's Bowden for you.
Alright, that's
With a
Bowden for
steak
you,
on a
bro.
plate.
Yeah, nah, there's a few guys. There's a few guys from Legion we definitely missed. Fucking Noro as well. God, I
Yeah,
miss Noro so
Noro's-
much, man.
Love Norl, dude.
A great dude.
Who?
You doing as well?
Norl, that's his name. Norl GB.
Yeah, if you
Wait,
ever
what were you
got
talking
to
about
talk-
before my logout thing? What were we, we were
Um,
talking about like the GK, and then did we
yeah.
start talking about another guild? That shit's interesting.
Seven, we were talking about 7 breaking
Yeah,
out.
They split.
Oh,
from
okay,
the
yeah.
Rat Alliance. Yeah, I
The
mean, not them
rats.
breaking up. They
The
just
rats
left
ate
the
each
Rat
other.
Alliance.
Yeah, I want to know how. I mean, whatever. I want to know how that happened because I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see that lasting so long, considering Seven's motto and shit like that. Like the few versus the many. Like the fucking well, sorry, the Red Alliance is now pretty much the many at this point. So it's just like
Well,
I don't get it. I just
well,
never got
what
it.
I can say that's not even like I don't think anybody would care if I say this, but basically what the summary of what happened is like the old VII leadership came back to the game and they didn't like where the guild was going essentially, so they got out of the alliance and some people left because their comms were so mixed all the time that like the newer people or some of the veterans but mostly newer players were like so like friendly with like the other like guilds in the alliance that it was just like they knew them better than they knew their own guild, you know what I mean? So some people left because of that, because like they were already playing so much together that it was like, oh well, I'm not gonna go back to these guys I don't really know. I'm gonna play with the guys I've been playing with, you know what I mean?
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you also, I mean, again, Seven is basically built off. There's really no leaders. It's just like you have people that have a seat in what they say and stuff like that, which we've kind of adopted that mentality as well in Nightfall. But like, I can understand where you have a lot of the older Seven guys coming back and being like, I don't like where this is going. And this is also an issue. What happens when you fucking like dual tag? You know what I'm saying? Like you have people from Seven that were also tagged in Levia and shit like that. It's just like I don't know. So I can understand why they're like the older members would come back and be like, I don't like where this is going. But I mean, I don't know. It's bound to happen. You'll hear it from a lot of MO1 veterans that anybody that's allied in the GK alliance or whatever, like there's a lot of splits happen.
But yeah, as far as like big guilds, I think every big guild had like a split.
Yeah.
Besides maybe like Talus and Bear. At least I haven't heard of a split from those two guilds. I know people have obviously left their guilds, but like in like a group form, I don't.
They're more on the
think I've
relatively new side. Even though they're big, they're bigger than most guilds. They're still
Talents?
a relatively no.
Alice,
they're not new.
what?
No,
Neither of
how
them
long
are
have
new.
they? Weren't they? Didn't they
Bear's
create?
Bear's been around since MO1.
Yeah, so is
Oh,
Talus.
damn! My bad. Okay. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like
Cool.
so Talus is just like a lot of remnants from RPK. So like a lot of RPK went in different directions. So you got like Talus with Steiner and some of those guys.
Yeah.
And you have RPK, which is RPK again. That's Aku and Hayasa. You got, and then there's a group that hasn't even like really started playing that much. That was like
Exile.
Alley. Yeah, that's
Exile, yeah.
Alley. I don't know if like Orin is going to be in there, like old pops guys like that, So
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Talus, the original Talus when it like MO2 started was pretty much all of exiled from RPK, like
Yep.
the stat split in MO1.
Gotcha.
So they already had a pretty big base. I think some of their members weren't even like playing MO2 beta. They were just kind of waiting for launch, but they had that like pool to pull from. And then they have a bunch of new players now, so they're big. But like, and then Bear was like from MO1. Chieftain played and was leading Bear, and then he took like a lot of time off. And then when he came back for MO2, he just like took his throne back, and he was always the leader. He just wasn't really playing at the end of MO1 or whatever when Bear was still going. So they're old players, yeah. They're
Gotcha,
not
okay.
new.
Hey, shout out to Chieftain for the comms, man. I'm a big fan of the comms. All right. I know it's not some people's cup of tea, but it's definitely mine. All right.
Yeah, he's got a unique guy like myself too.
My favorite shit about Chieftain, besides like going all out and yelling and shit to push and all that, was in that Bear versus the coalition, the fucking Kodo Legion and all those guys. I love how they're going up and like, okay, guys, calm down, everything's okay, everything's okay. I was like, holy shit.
It's like giving a pep talk mid fight.
Guys, it's okay, everything's okay, guys, we got this. And we're like, holy shit.
being on both sides, like, because I call comms too, and like, but like being like not the comms caller, shit like that actually helps. Like, you gotta work with the morale of the group. You gotta keep people invested in the fight, and shit.
Yeah,
So
you
when
you
they
do
hear
have to
that
be
big
mindful.
voice, you know, and they hear the calm down, it's all good, it's all good, we're winning, you know, stuff like that. People's morale, you know, it goes up and stuff.
Yeah, it reassures them. They're like they think like, oh shit, are we getting pushed? He's like, oh, he's calm about it. Like, okay, I guess we're fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chieftain plays a lot of that fucking Total War, but you just know. You just
And
know he's been
He's
playing
also
a lot
chill
of
as fuck, bro. He's just a chill ass dude.
Yeah,
He's a
he
fucking
really
stoner,
is. He
dude.
really is.
Yeah, it's exactly what I mean,
They
bro.
are,
When we
bro,
did-
there are some cool fucking guys in Bear, man.
when
Like,
we did
every
that
time I
first
talk to him, they're cool as
podcast,
fuck.
he was high off his ass, bro. You remember Putzin?
Wait, what? Sorry.
When we did that very first podcast, Chieftain was fucking stoned.
Oh yeah, he had like his bong and shit or something.
Yeah,
Oh man.
speaking of that, since I had a week of vacation and I've been playing ML2 because of the launch and all that, let's just say it was just a whole week of edibles, man. Oh my god, man.
He's not even gonna remember launch week.
Do you guys think any of the you think any streamers are gonna make big guilds?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you already got Jonah making a guild. Was it like Wolfpack or whatever?
Oh, is that his?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's-
he already
okay.
has like over 200 members.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna see that, dude. And we might end up getting some like really big Zerg guilds out of that, which would be cool. So
I'm interested to
Yeah,
see
and
what happens.
A big props to Jonah too, because he said multiple times that like he doesn't need an alliance because of how many people he has, which big respects to that, because like
Yeah.
like maybe he does kind of want an alliance with someone somewhere, but like he like literally went out of his way to say like, we don't need one. It's like great.
All right.
Someone understands if you don't need an alliance, you don't have to have one. Like you can play this game without fucking alliances, man.
oh yeah, of course.
I wanna-
We-
yeah,
we-
I
we
wanna
got,
see how that plays out.
Like 23 dudes in Nightfall. We're never gonna ally. anyone.
We're never
Exactly,
gonna
dude.
ally, we're never gonna
Let's
recruit.
go.
Basically.
23 against the world, baby. That's the number. My MJ,
Yeah.
shout out to Michael Jordan.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's
Funny
a
how
lot
it
more
happened
fun.
that way, right? It ended up being 23 guys.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just needed Omitis to get the fuck up out of there, dude.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it was our service, Rent a Zergling. And then Kodo took him.
I sacrificed myself for the group, for the greater good.
No. See, we're like the Protoss over there, dude. All right, we're all like badass zealots and Dark Templar, and Armitis is like, I'm just a Zergling at heart. All right, I gotta go back to good old Kerrigan, aka.
I gotta do large battles, man. It's something about just being 50 against 50 feels so fucking good.
Yeah, no, it does. Those big battles, don't get me wrong, dude. I love the big battles. Like the last one that I was part of with Legion versus Kodo
Yeah.
before we left. Oh, it was a great time. Fucking loved it. So
I can
that's
never-
like why we plan on, like doing Merc stuff. We'll most likely be part of some of those big battles in the future.
It's actually kind of
If
funny
people hire
because
us, so we'll see.
Jonah's guild just became KOS for Kodo.
Yeah.
So I really want to see how his whole comment about I don't need an alliance upholds. Let's see how that works.
I mean, you never know because those guys are very close with a lot of the content boys, so you never know, dude. I was actually expecting Jonah to be part of the GK Alliance around that time.
Oh.
Nah, I didn't think
I-
that was gonna happen.
No, I know because I know from what I heard, I know that content started their own thing to get away from their old guild or something like that. But I know a lot of people from content came from that guild, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, content came from Fab Mafia, which was Jonah's like streamer guild in the first stress test. But from what I can tell, like watching Jonah sometimes, like he has like a very different mentality. Like he wants to help new players and he wants to like build like, a public city and stuff, and content is just like about the PvP. So it's like
completely
very
the
different.
opposite.
Yeah, it's,
Completely
like, very
the
different
opposite.
players. Like
Yeah.
there's PvPers in Jonah's guild, I'm sure. Like probably primarily even, but it's like they go about it different. Like it's almost like I don't want to say it's anti-RPK because I don't know, but it's probably more leaning towards that playstyle, like defending noobs and stuff.
I don't know
Well, I
about
think deep
that
down, a lot of
because
players feel like that, anyways. Like they actually want to help the game become successful by helping
I
players.
don't know because I know Jonah says that he always plays like a murderer. He always does. That's what he says. He said back in stress test and stuff. Now, if he I think maybe wants to help a lot of new players, but then later go straight RPK and stuff because I know Jonah himself likes PvP as well. So I think it would just go back to that anyways. But yeah, Jonah definitely wants MO2 to succeed. So he's I know that's his mission right now more than anything. Because he's mentioned it plenty of times. He's just like, yeah, whenever he was getting stream sniped, he's like, well, I don't want the community to think that this is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of his complaints have evolved to that. Like, hey, listen, I just want this game to succeed for new players.
Does anyone know if Legion got their castle up, by the way? Like,
I
I
don't-
heard someone say they did, but I haven't. I was going to ask Bowden when he was here today, but
I don't
Piece of
think so.
trash.
Either gonna be later today or if not today, then it's taking a little late for them, I guess. So I guess they
Well,
didn't do the Haven exploit.
is Kodo helping their allies build their castles now? Or like, what
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
guys doing?
Yeah, just today we helped Nameless get the Kranesh Keep. I think the other day I forgot who it was we were helping. They got another keep. I wasn't around because
Wait, hold on. So so who else got a castle?
Nameless got to get the Kranesh Keep.
Yeah, I know that.
Fuck,
do you not know?
Oh, I think it was an Old Guard. No, I can't remember what it was. To be quite honest with you, I do not know who the other guild was because I wasn't there to help.
You did a
I
good
was
thing
there
kicking
to
this guy out
help
of your
the
guild,
Nameless guild, huh?
You did a good thing kicking this guy out of your guild. He doesn't know shit. How do you know, man? Jesus. It should be like
bro,
public
it's called
information.
Q boss. It's called Q boss. Okay, I wasn't fucking there to play the game. All right, you fucker.
Like, these are his fucking allies. He doesn't even know. Like, his like old guard got a. This would be like such public information.
Oh, there we
within
go.
your
Artisans. There we go. Thank
Artisans
you.
got a castle.
Shout out to Krogar. Yeah, Artisans. They got
Oh,
Kantari
just put
Keep.
me asleep, bro. At this point, I don't have a castle. Artisans got a castle. Like, just fucking kill me, dude.
Listen, bro. That's why it's the benefits of being in an alliance. It's something.
Are you guys like fishing? Like, what are you doing for your gold?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro.
Sounds sus.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
do we
about
think
it.
he's duping, boys.
Sus.
At one
Nah,
in chat,
they're
he's-
just
I'll tell you what,
hiding
it's
their.
it's a mixture of everything. It's a mixture of everything.
little dupe here and there, fishing.
No,
bandits.
definitely
no, I'm
not.
just kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
All jokes aside, because I don't want that rumor to be spread out.
I'm
And
kidding.
I know, but just I know that Kuthara said on the Discord that he had a bunch of people just separate in different areas doing things to gather money.
Yeah, pretty much. Literally groups.
Yeah.
Bandits, risers, this, that, and we just held that bitch down hours on end, grinding our ass off, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah,
Um,
I personally don't see Kuthara ever being cool with shit like that, dude.
yeah.
Like,
Well, from what I heard, and this was before I talked this far, and he's completely denied anyone getting banned or duping, by the way. From what I heard, Kuthara was the one who reported him and their allies.
yeah,
Reported.
integrity moves, dude.
But did he?
I
But
think
did that
so.
actually happen?
don't-
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just-
I don't
didn't hear
remember
from
shit.
Kuthara, so I don't know. If
I
that's
do know,
true.
like, he was fucking pissed, and like he went into the group chat and he was like, pretty much like, in conclusion, guys, this better not be what's happening. Blah blah blah. We cannot let this shit happen. I never asked him though, did he report anybody? But if he did, kudos to him because that's pretty much like the mindset that he was pushing for.
Yeah. If,
Wait, so are you talking about duping as far as the Haven Gold, or are you
I
talking
keep
about a different
saying
dupe?
duping. My bad. It's an exploit. It's not a dupe. It's an exploit.
So you are referring to the Haven Gold? thing.
Yeah, the Haven Gold.
if you
thing.
are
Yes,
going
yes.
in, all right. If you are going in to Haven and you are constantly deleting your character and coming out with 5 gold over and over again,
That's
that
an
is
exploit. Yeah. I
And
think
in my
now,
opinion,
Go ahead.
Right, but why are
in my
we calling it a
opinion, You
dupe
should be
then?
fucking banned for that shit. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Exploit. That is an exploitable, like high tier exploit that fucks the economy of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
And that's what
getting-
happened in
it's
New World, by the
totally
way.
not intended. It's you think Henrik and fucking Seb were sitting there. Oh yeah, this is a good game mechanic. Deleting your fucking character over and over again and getting all this gold for your guild of 500 people who just spam it out all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad for the game,
and
bad for the economy.
shame on anyone or any guilds who were doing this, dude. If you got
Shame.
any
Get the fuck outta
integrity,
here. Fuck you if you did it.
you take that gold and you
Shame.
fucking flush it down the fucking toilet. All right.
Fuck shame. Fuck you if you did it, dude. You literally
Yeah.
agreed to fuck the game over after you got guys at Starville breaking their backs backwards just to fucking make the server work
And
and
I
players that
know-
want to make the game work.
I know there were guilds that did it. I know who did it. And
Yeah,
if you
my guild did it.
guys,
But we only made like 200 gold from it, to be fair.
it's just well, it's not good.
Delete that gold, asshole.
Yeah, flush it down the toilet.
Fuck you, puts in.
Now, if you want to like have your dudes bring in that initial gold, that's cool. I'm saying that deleting your dude over and over and over again, that's the exploit.
Okay, so I'll cope to it. We did do it. We only made like 200 gold because we are fucking retarded and did it the most inefficient way possible. And we had one guy in the guild who kept deleting his character to transfer 5 gold at a time. That was our mindset. Like, oh, that's smart. Let's do that. We weren't like the smart guild who did like with 50 players constantly rerolling. We did it with one guy. So what ended up happening is we had like 600 gold in Haven that is just stuck there now. Because now you have to like level your character and do all this. That we just like, fuck that gold. We'll just make it a different way. Rip. So we ended up fucking ourselves because we spent so much time in Haven trying to get this gold out, and now it's just.
Did you make your guild yet?
Yeah, we have the guild. Yeah, we're working towards the castle.
Here's my question: Did you make the guild? Here's what. 1 second, Zero. Did you make the guild through the fucking exploited gold, or you earned that money?
I mean, it was part of it. Sure, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, it is what it is.
I'll cop to it. It wasn't like
no, it is what it is.
It was literally like 200 gold.
Let's just hope everyone else understands. Just stop it.
I'm gonna
don't
say,
yeah, I mean, you can't do it anymore, really, anyways. So
yeah,
yeah,
they kind of fixed it. It's a lot harder to do now, but it created an arms race basically. So like people hear that other guilds are doing this and they're like, oh fuck, well we got to do it or we're not gonna get our fucking keep. Someone's gonna steal our keep and shit like that. So people start freaking out.
Yeah, you do it out of necessity at a certain point.
Exactly, right? And that's bad. That's what we
like. We didn't start doing it until we already saw North Order and like. I don't want to name guilds because then they might be accused of it. But there was like 2 or 3 guilds in MK alone that had their guild up within like 2 hours. Or so. We're like, what the fuck are they doing? And then we heard about this rumor about the Haven gold, and we're like, oh fuck! Like, but at that point, a lot of our players had already left Haven, so that's why we had the one guy delete because he had extra accounts and he could run multiple because he had multiple computers. So he was like, bringing the gold in or whatever. Yeah, and this was day one.
If they bought a keep day one. Or just bought the keep, like they didn't actually plan it. They fucking did the exploit. There's no argument you could have here where you can tell me you can make enough money.
Well, I didn't say you made it. They had the keep. I'm saying they had their guilds up within like the first 2 hours. And we're like,
I see. Like the 200 gold.
Yeah,
okay.
And then we heard about it.
Yeah, that having the guilds up really fast was also a pretty big indicator.
Well, I feel like that is believable because it's like if you're big enough and you have numbers, if you do the math, all right, just 5 gold each, get the fuck out, give it to me, I'll make the guild. That's fine. But if now those people are deleting and doing the same thing and over, that's when it starts, getting into the fucking exploit.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand if somebody thought originally that it was a good idea and not realizing later, oh shit, this was an exploit. We probably shouldn't have done this. Like, it's human nature. Some people are gonna think, oh fuck, whatever. But when you're using it, like if you do it and you're doing it repeatedly, you're like, wow, this is an unfair advantage that I have over everybody else, including the people that can't even log in.
Yeah.
Then I would say that very much describes an exploit at that point. But
exploits. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Glitch.
No, that's cool. I was just saying, like, it's I don't know. Now that I think about it, I actually think being able to place keeps right now, the first week of launch, was probably not even a good idea, because now I don't know. It loses its the preparation for putting a keep up. Like, big battles go down over shit like this, and not everybody was even able to like log in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I think it's kind of fucked now, because you could do 2 things. You can be like, okay, now that everybody can actually log in with no queue and everything is good to go, maybe we should reset who put the keeps down and stuff like that. But at the other end, it kind of sucks for people that put that time in. So either way, the whole keep placing is kind of fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck, because we don't care about keeps. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's not fair for a lot of people that weren't even able to log in for that.
Yeah. They definitely should have they should have just took the keep vendor away so no one could have bought keep deeds until they came out with the TC and the sieging. Simple. Fucking simple. Easy.
I actually agree. I think if they released keeps and sieging at the same time, I think that would be better content wise and just better for the game. Because if you think about it, right now keeps they have no benefit at all. They don't do jack shit for you. However, when they do add sieges, you're already in an advantage. You get what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like
Yep.
you're already like on the top side because you took it. And so yeah,
The thing is that sieging, if it's anything like ML1, it's fucking expensive. So all the people now that have to oppose these keeps and siege these keeps, they're even more left behind because they weren't even able to log in. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a shitty move either way because you have people that had an advantage and then you have people at a even major disadvantage. But also, like I said, just erasing all keeps and being like, all right, well, we're gonna reset this one thing. Fuck you if you worked your ass off for this, but this is just the way it goes. It's shitty either way. So I think it's fucked up either way. It's no fix for that.
We gotta live
When
with it now. I feel like you can't like delete the keeps because people like poured a lot of shit into that.
no, you can't delete that.
Yeah, you
Also,
can't do
one
that
way
shit.
they
they
could
could also have the argument that it's released, the game fully released.
Yeah.
Oh, if the keeps in there, I can take it.
Well, one way they could kind of balance the situation that they put themselves in is before they give keeps any sort of like advantage, they should introduce sieging first. That way, before people are able to take advantage of like rushing these castles or whatever, you have someone who could take it away from them before it actually provides any sort of benefit to them to slingshot them ahead of everybody else, right? Because like let's say they add controlling a town to the nearest castle, and that's like the first benefit, and it generates revenue from that town. Well, that guild is now just gonna be fucking miles ahead because they're just getting all this passive income from this town.
Absolutely.
And the
Absolutely.
siegers are going to have to not only deal with the castle, but the immense wealth that this guild's now generating at the same time. And then they can use that wealth to then hire mercenaries or to like pay other guilds to not enter the fight at all. Whatever they can do with that wealth, or just purchase fucking mats and purchase endless amounts of gear to defend with, or you know what I mean? So I think one way to balance it would just be like add sieging before any actual TC comes in.
So yeah, I agree with that as well. So what do you think about the I guess the band-aid and the tumor of maybe nerfing keeps? Like, like
How do you
so
nerf
How
for
do you
it?
nerf something that doesn't have any advantage? What do you mean?
Yeah. There's
Well,
no
okay,
benefit from the
so-
keeps
no, no,
currently
no,
in game.
No, there is an advantage. all
Mm-hmm.
right? So like think about especially in areas like GK with the GK keep, dude. You can get the guild chests. You can put the guild chest down in the keep,
You
and
can do that with a house.
yeah, but I'm saying you have that huge mustering point for your dudes to go to where they're safe, where they can close the keep doors, where no one can fuck with them. You
You do that
know,
with a stronghold, though.
I was about to say the same benefit can be gained if you built a tier 3 stronghold, for example.
yes,
If you,
but the keeps are like for large forces pretty much. So you can have all your guys chilling over there. Sure, you could have all your dudes chilling in a fucking house too. But the keeps, a lot of them are in really good strategic areas. Like GK keeps right on top of a spider cave. There's the keep over here by Morinker that's right on top of a spider cave. So you could literally have all your dudes just chilling in that area all the time and playing out of the keep pretty much. And then they can fucking respond to shit in that area. So it's easy to like live out of there and just do stuff around there and not be like having all your dudes just sitting in the town pretty much.
Yeah, but we don't even have stables, or I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's worth to live out of a keep right now.
It's not.
Personally.
I mean, it's definitely, it assists with some stuff.
It's an option, sure.
Yeah.
Like that's undisputable, but I don't think it's worth to right now. Not before stables and banks.
No, it's
If
not.
if they had stables and banks, it would be totally worth.
Yeah.
Because of positioning. Like you're already out in the field. You don't have to run down this fucking west road of MK that takes 10 minutes just to get off. You're already out in the open, right? So that at that point it would be worth it. That's just one example, of course, but like GK, another example. You're already at the Spider Cave. You're already closer to Tephra. You're closer to Rizars.
Mhm.
So, but without the stables in the bank, I don't think it's really worth. It's
But
it's a little hard
also
to live.
having the initial just keep taking it before anyone else could get it is just a huge win because you're gonna have that, and they're gonna have to spend resources to knock your shit down while you're spending resources to now build your fucking TC.
You're setting yourself up for success when they add TC. You're basically saying you're already there. You're just not going to collect the money. Matter of fact, I'll even create another argument. I'm just gonna bring all these fucking new people to build their houses right now around my keep. Right now, everybody, 50 houses, whatever. You know, I'm just giving a number here. And then when TC is released, just start paying me whatever the tax rate is per house or however they want to set it up. Now I'm really taking control. It's like almost like a monopoly system.
Yeah.
Will you get taxes from your own guild though?
Good question.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
Good question. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's part of the coding in place, but
I don't know how it worked in MO1. I don't know if anyone in here knew or.
I never played MO1. From my understanding is if you were shit, I guess if your name is not affiliated with the guild, then you're the one that pays the tax. I don't know if you're, you know, the guild that owns the controls the area. I don't know if they built their house there. Maybe they pay and then they're discounted. I'm not sure.
But again, there's no like mechanical advantage to owning a castle right now.
No,
And
right now I don't see it.
And there's a big investment into it right now. Like my whole guild, instead of like developing their characters and building personal wealth, is grinding gold for this castle, right? Like, well, the people that can actually log in, let's say.
Yeah.
So they're like missing out on the launch week of like, you know, the PvP, the rep grinding, and doing other fun stuff because they have to invest this time into the castle because it's such a rush. It's first come, first serve. So I don't really think there's an advantage. It's kind of like a disadvantage almost for right now. Like literally, we can't really speak on the future until because we don't know what's gonna happen.
I
Right
think
now,
consider
it's
an
just a
advantage.
logistical like fucking hub that you can put some fucking chests in, you know, and store some shit. That's about it.
Oh yeah, what's up with this macros not being allowed too?
In the
So-
EU, LA. Go ahead, Zero. You got it.
Personally, I think they are doing that to cut down on like
You
the
just tuned
people
into the
being
latest
AFK
channel
in
on
game and
Twitch.
stuff. I think they're gonna. That's why I think they're gonna add that AFK timer because they don't want people macroing in
You
game,
just tuned into
keeping
the
them
latest channel on
non-AFK. You know, it looks like oh they're doing stuff. So that's why I think they're gonna add that AFK timer. That's just my opinion or idea.
I was-
About it.
I was gonna say, like, it's just like a basic law, like, or that you should have in place. Like every MMO has it, where you know you can't have a third party, where you're macroing to gain experience or whatever. It's kind of like pirating a movie, where like you know you're not allowed to download a movie and watch it, but nobody gets in trouble for it, and everybody does it anyways. I just think they're following suit pretty much. Just something they need to have there. Does it mean everybody go bot even though they have it there? I wouldn't take the chance. I fucking got banned from RuneScape for botting. Fucking Jagex, fuck you. But you know,
Yeah, I don't know. I think honestly, Keeps right now is more of a ego placement more than anything. I mean, honestly,
for
it's just
sure.
like, you know, hey,
Absolutely.
I got the keep down. What the fuck you want? You know,
Absolutely.
like I think that's only gonna be a thing for like fucking big guilds and alliances and shit like that. So I don't know. I don't. I'm personally glad that we don't give a fuck about keeps. Period. Like I don't want to deal with any of that bullshit. But I do feel like the biggest mistake that these guys are doing with housing is not allowing like co-ownership and stuff like that. Like, do you really think a stronghold is for one person? Like, get the fuck out of here. That should be for
Yeah.
like small guilds and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
my
agree.
opinion. Because
I
look,
agree.
you can have look in fantasy and real life, everybody has their mega corporation. Why can't smaller guilds have their little headquarters like strong keeps here and there? You know what I'm saying? And of course, I still do like the fact that one character can only place one house or one stronghold or whatever the fuck it is. I do still like that, but like I don't know, I still feel like you should be able to put a stronghold down for your small guild. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's really too much to ask.
Yeah, they really need the co-ownership on houses and their stronghold stuff like that because it just, building a stronghold, especially, that's for like smaller guilds. Like you're not going to see a lot of just one guy fucking people just going out there and building a stronghold for himself. He's just going to build a house, and save the money. But people who are building strongholds, they're building it for like their 10, 20 man guilds or whatever. They should all have access to that. Like, you shouldn't have to fucking be like, yo, dude, can you log on and give me a key? And the fucking guy who owns the thing has to log on and give people the key. They fucking die. He's got to log on and get them another fucking key. No, it's not an efficient way to do it. Not being able to put the guild chest down in the stronghold, that's a big L also. Honestly, you should be able to put a guild chest down in a house, in a stronghold, and everything. It
Yeah, I
shouldn't
agree.
just be keeps.
I agree, and it's just like I don't know. I don't understand why that's not something these guys ever thought about. Because honestly, like co-owned chest and being able to enter strongholds could easily act as a mercenary headquarters or like a den of thieves or some shit. Like it just I don't know. It was such a dumb move to not being able to allow that.
Yeah, I think it takes away from the whole sandbox, right?
Yes.
Experience.
I think
Especially with rep
that's
system being kind of like okay, so I've seen it clear as day now. Everybody's afraid to PvP right now until somebody goes gray. Like honestly, that's the state of PvP right now because everybody starts with 5. So now you either have a choice of being like fuck, I'm gonna go full red and not give a fuck about the consequences. Everybody's probably too poor to put down a fucking stronghold right now. But with the rep system, like you only get like 5 murder tokens, and if you get into like even a small group PvP battle and somebody decides to murder count you, you're pretty fucked, you know? So I think even PvP is suffering right now because of the rep system. So having a stronghold for a small guild to be able to share chests and stuff like that would have been a really good move.
I think that's based on the nation system he wants to implement. Like, I don't think the PvP system is fully implemented how Starval wants it because there's like a big piece of the puzzle that's not in the game, and that's how he wants to do the nation system. That's just what I'm gathering from his streams and him talking about it.
I think and I could be wrong. I'm totally talking out of my ass, but let me know if this is right or wrong. So the nations, I think that all the nations do is it increases your max rep with that nation. Like for example, if you're, I don't know if it was by default, but Alvarans have extra clades with a max of 75 with curate. I don't know if that's the thing with Tindremic. I don't know the deal with that, but I think that's the way the nation system is going to work. It's just going to determine the max rep you can get with a nation.
It also doesn't criminalize you from killing someone from another nation. When Henrik was he had a stream and then he ended his stream and he was hanging out in Meduli and I was asking him questions and I was streaming. I asked him, I said, hey, what does the nation system pretty much do regarding mechanics, like regarding PvP mechanics? And he said, the way Starval wants to do it is if Tindrim, the Tindremic's nation, is in war against the Curite. Let's say I am from Kodo. My nation is Tindrim because I set it as Tindrim in the character select. And let's say I killed Vicnus, who's Curite, because he set it as Curite in his character select because he's in Vada. What that will do for me is it'll increase my standing, as well as not criminalize me if he died and like he won't report me now, and I lose standing with Curite, for example, or if he spawned in Tindrim and he decided to report me there. That's what I've gathered from his answer. Which is in a way, I guess you could say, it promotes PvP, it promotes killing those other people on the other side. So I guess now instead of it's guild against guild, it's guild against only guilds in this area, I guess.
It sounds like a faction system that's not even implemented. That's what I think, but
well, yeah, that's also a factual statement. It's not implemented. Yes, you're right.
I kind of don't even like that, to be honest, because it's a sandbox. What if I don't want anything to do with any of these nations? Like honestly, like it's one of those things, especially since I like the idea of like playing an Alvarin and pretty much every other nation like they don't trust Vilas, for example. Like that's part of like the lore or whatever the fuck it is. But I don't know, dude. I just think I understand why there's a rep system. I just think it's like, dude, 5 only. You kill 5 people and that's it. You're fucking. You can't even get into town, and getting that rep back up is a complete pain in the ass.
I will say, like, I just want to bring a couple points. The reason why it matters for now is because you have to start somewhere. You just have to start somewhere. But soon, when territory control is in place, I don't even think it matters, because then hopefully by then you're able to place your banks, like, put some Sang and Zero. You're able to have your stables, your benches. You don't even need to go into these NPC towns anymore. You don't give a fuck about them. And then you have your guards in your area, right? And that's
right.
that's the end game, I think. From my understanding, you guys played MO1. I didn't. I think that's what's the play here. Right now, it's shitty because there's no TC.
Right, but you also have to. This is another reason why strongholds are so important.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And why strongholds for other smaller guilds to be act as headquarters is even more important now because
Mhm.
you know if you have a keep, you have everything in there. You have your fucking vendors, whatever the fuck it is. You know, smaller guilds. You know, are not going to have that shit. They're just going to have a stronghold, but then they can't get into these towns because their reps has tanked. So
Right.
now I understand that the rep system was to protect noobs, but now it's like if you're building a house right outside of town and you're completely red, now you have to farm these noobs in order to get your materials. You know what I'm saying? And that's endless right there because there is no rep system at that point. Now the only thing that needs to happen is get the Zerg guild of that city to come and fuck these guys up. You know, smarter guild. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. And that's what happened towards the end of the beta test. You know, people were building houses outside of Fabrinum. We did it outside of MK. We went full reds on our alts, and the only way we can get like reagencies and stuff like that was by killing whoever came down the scaffolding. And you know, that's one of the reasons why we did it because it was the only way that we were able to get our shit and then put it in the chest of our houses. But if they were trying to do something for the rep system to protect noobs, this wasn't the way to do it because now the deep red guys that build houses outside of the towns and stuff can just kill these noobs endlessly. You know what I'm saying? And yes, of course, there's always that moral thing where it's like, all right, maybe don't kill people that are untagged because they might be new, which is something that I adopted at some point. I was like, all right, well, if they're untagged and I know they're absolute fucking noob, I'm more likely not going to kill them. But what if they have some regs? You know what I'm saying? It's always going to come down to that.
I feel like there's two really good points by Arma Hammer in the chat where she's I don't know if it's he or she, but they said a faction system would create PvP without the need to cannibalize the population of people who just want to farm, and PvE. There has to be balance, or else it's just rampant murder against people who just want to play. I've seen it happen on many other games. And then if you look at ZU Useless, he's like, faction system would never works. Look at New World, everyone will switch to the Zerg faction so they don't get ganked.
Yeah.
So it's like that's like two on complete opposite points, you know.
So
Right. Yeah. Go
you're
ahead.
gonna have to deal with rampant murder in this game. That's just how Mortal works. You know, there's gonna be red players. You're gonna be getting killed. You know, that's just how the game works. You know, there's gonna be people who don't kill you. There's gonna be people who might try to save you, but there's definitely gonna be murderers out there trying to take your shit. You know, and that's the whole idea of the open sandbox world. So,
Yeah.
but I would like to see systems like the faction system that allow you to, like align yourself with a faction maybe, and then you can like kill people from other factions and not like take rep loss and stuff like that. Like that's a good thing. You know, that's a thing you could like big guilds can get invested into. But yeah, you would have to watch out to make sure that like, you know, everyone's not going to this one faction, you know, and everyone's just loading up into one faction, and then, you know, there's just a giant Zerg.
I feel like it would, yeah.
They're killing the 10 dudes in the other fucking faction. You know, that's a feel bad moment. So it might be like more relative to like where you live, you know, or there's like a sign up. Maybe there's a penalty for betraying your faction or whatever, or something like that.
Oh, I actually really like that idea, and I think it would normalize like if you made it factions now, people in this area are not killing their own people, right? They're all working together to kill this group, and they're doing the same. So it's almost like dodgeball, one against the other, which makes more sense than everybody's trying to kill each other. Which I think what would
I kind of fucking hate it actually because let's say for an example, you have your guild that hates this other guild, right? But both your factions are Curite, and now you're killing each other, and now you have even more of a negative impact on your rep system with the Curite. But your beef with this other guild has nothing to do with your faction. So I just think it's gonna, I don't know, when you add mechanics like that to a sandbox. No man, war decks, dude. Nobody even uses war decks unless you're allies.
No one's stopping you from killing those dudes. So you still be able to kill them, you know, even if they're in your faction. But you know, it's just you now have the benefit of being able to kill people in other factions and not taking fucking rep loss. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're like gaining rep for your faction. So if I'm a Kurite, I go over to Tindrum. Maybe I lose Tindremic rep, but I'm gaining Kurite rep, and then maybe like you can actually maybe they make a way to spend your rep, you know, instead of just losing it, and you can get some fucking cool shit out of it.
It's definitely interesting to see how they're gonna play this one out.
I think what they should have done, and it's going to sound really dumb, but I think it would help a little bit, is, for example, you get 5 murder counts, right? And you haven't gained any rep, you obviously tank your rep, right? Instead of getting 5 rep, you should probably gotten like 7, and then 5 will turn you, red, so you can't report murder counts after that. So if you get your 5 murders, you still have 2 more for rep. At least at that point, if that person ever gets killed, they can't murder count people anymore. Because I'm sorry, dude, but if you're a murderer, right, and you've already killed 5 people, you can be negated from any kind of protection after that. But at this point, you're not losing rep. You can still go into town, but now you can't give murder counts. I think that would be a way to help balance PvP a little bit early on. Does that make any sense?
It does to me. If they had the nation thing in place, you'd only go criminal or murder if you killed your own people from your own nation. But if you killed people from another nation that you're an enemy with, you're not a murderer. You're just killing your enemies.
If you're in the Kurite faction, dude, and you like go into Tindrum and you start murdering people, you're still gonna go criminal. I don't know, dude. They might even make it where like if you're in the Kurite faction, you might take like a rep hit if you against like Tindremic. So like your Tindremic rep can only get to a certain point, than it was like natively. So say you start off with like a max possibility of 50 Tindremic rep that you can have, but you join the Kurite faction, now your max Tindremic rep is like 20, 25 or something like that.
But they shouldn't do it like that.
That's the way it already works by default, depending on what you pick. So
yeah, I know, but I'm saying compounded on top of that.
Oh, okay.
So it makes your like faction choices more meaningful, and it just, you got to think about it. It's like, oh, do I really want to do this? Because then I'll be fucked over there in Tindrum if I'm fucking killing dudes over there all the time.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I feel like you shouldn't be penalized. So if you take that faction system and those 2 nations are enemies, you shouldn't be penalized for killing your enemy. I feel like you should be rewarded. You know what I mean?
You would, but that's what I'm saying. You could be rewarded by gaining rep for your faction, and now you have a bigger rep pool for your faction because you joined them. So say I had 75 Kurite max, now I can have 100 max or 125 max. And as you kill people, there should be a way, there should be like a fucking quartermaster or some shit for the Kurite faction or all the factions that you could get like specific, unique, cool shit.
That's dope. That's absolutely dope.
Like maybe the Kurite quartermaster has like a special fucking like weapon crafting book you can only get from him or something.
After you kill like 100 Tindremic,
or if you spend your reputation points to buy that. So that's what I'm saying. So instead of just losing rep, now you have something that you can use your rep to buy shit with.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's kind of cool. Then all you'll have is just now people that really want to get that book and just, all right, I want to kill people. I'm not going to kill these noobs in my own town. I'm going to go kill those guys over there. And it's going to be completely fine because that's pretty much what team deathmatch is in any game. That's what it is.
I mean, the only thing about that system is it could be exploited, like a lot of systems in this game. You could have a buddy who's like, oh, I'll just join Tindremic side, and you're on the Kurite side, and you're just chopping each other all day long.
Hey, come meet me.
Each other. Yeah.
Meet me behind the Medulla graveyard.
Yeah, so you'd have to find a way to negate shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's true, man. Because whenever you get a sandbox like this and you start putting in mechanics, it's gonna be easily like
exploitable.
Yeah, exactly. Like me and Zero always talk about the potential bounty system and how that shit can just be left and right like exploited. Like,
but it's so cool. I mean, I want that system so bad, and I really want to figure it out. But yeah, like that's a system where there seems a lot of ways you could exploit it, and it's just, you don't want that, especially for a system that could have a really fun, like just just good repetitive core gameplay loop, that
Yeah.
a lot of people enjoy. And
Yeah, they won't get bored of. They'll just have good content,
yeah,
good gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
Sky's
agree
the
with that.
limit, but let's see what they do. In the last message or announcement, they were speaking to like networking experts, and they have an idea of what they want to do and what to fix. So let's get this fucking server under wraps first before anything else is added.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
numero uno.
I
Let's get
mean,
10,000, 15,000 people playing with no problems.
yeah, and again, if anybody new is watching, is gonna watch this or whatever, like I promise you, be patient. It's a dope ass game.
Absolutely.
It's just like every MMO launch is fucking rough, especially one like this from a small dev. It's a very niche, genre in the game. So the fact that we have this problem is a good thing, but I understand it's also a bad thing. So just be patient. It's worth your while. Just again, try not to get too negative about it. Don't go spamming negative reviews already. It's again first week in an MMO. Give it time. Be patient. Play the game when you can, and I promise you, you'll love it.
I'm gonna reverberate that and push it even further. That's just 1000% right. If you are new and you're just having troubles right now because of the server, be patient, hang tight. They are updating us through the Discord announcements channel. They're aware. They know what's wrong, and they're gonna fix it. They just confirmed with us that they can see what's wrong and they know how to fix it. It's just gonna take them some time. Hang tight. You're gonna have a blast. You're gonna be one of those guys that are like, why the fuck did I just pull two fucking all-nighters playing a game? And you're gonna think about that time when you were a kid playing an MMO and you had so much fun of. And so, absolutely.
And for fuck's sakes, play with people.
Thank
Like,
you can PvE. You don't have to just PvP, bro. You don't have to just PvE. I've seen big streamers. Thank you for coming in and promoting the game, but I've heard stupid ass statements. Oh, this game is only for PvPers. No, bro. Don't say that to your fucking 10,000 viewers. It's absolutely incorrect. You can be a PvEer.
You can 100%, if you want to, play this game solo also. Like, it's definitely enjoyable with people and friends. I love playing with friends, but I'm a very like solo minded guy a lot of the time. Like, I like to go off and do my own thing, and just farm shit, do some PvE, do some solo PvP, whatever, just explore.
Yeah.
You can do that if you want. You can play with friends if you want. You can do a little bit of both. There's so many different like play styles for this game. This is not just a fucking PvP game. And I tell it to people all the time.
Yeah.
I love PvP. I'm a big PvP guy, but you can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to go and tame horses and sell horses and make a boatload of money doing that? That can be your thing. They're going to add breeding also. So you can tame horses, breed them, make specific horses. They're gonna add the pet stats at some point, so you're gonna have to min max, the pets you have, and try to get the right stats and stuff like that. There's gonna be so much more depth to all these systems.
But come find me gambling in the fucking tavern, baby, making all my money from gambling. You know what I mean? I don't ever have to PvP.
I just tell people, if you're new, to play with others. I only say that because it's easier to learn the game with other people. But then if you want to branch off and fucking delete that character and do some other shit, I just say do it for the help. Like don't just watch tutorials on YouTube, because some have good information, but a lot of it could be outdated. And if you play with an experienced player, they're going to be able to lead you the right way. Just always ask, hey, how many hours you got in this game? Because you always got those 50-hour guys that think they know everything, and that's not the case. Just make sure that you at least make some friends that can teach you the game along the way, so that you can actually fucking like learn and enjoy the game. Because if you're completely lost and you start making all these shit builds and you're not being viable with anything, you're gonna have a very hard time. It's the only reason why I say that. Afterwards, learn the game, go off on your own, 100%. But first, try getting some kind of like mentorship from like another guild that's been playing for a while. Like honestly, because PvP in this game, like if you just think it's gonna be like another fucking Mordhau, then you're in for some sad shit, because it's not Mordhau.
If Lyric had came into this stream and let's say he playing it alongside anybody in this fucking podcast, I think he would have had his fun would have been like 1,000 times more. Like he would have understood the game, but wanted to play a bit longer instead of just being there dunce by himself, not understanding anything. Being a solo streamer, trying to play a game that's not meant to be, that you got to learn. And if you're by yourself and you don't know jack shit,
Yeah, even if you're playing solo, interacting with people in towns and stuff, it's like the best way to like learn stuff, and people might give you tips, you befriend somebody, you go out and play with them, they might be a vet, they might have a lot of information for you. You join a guild, you're going to get a lot of information dropped on you. So, and in this game, information is definitely power. The more you know,
absolutely.
the better off you're going to be.
Most
And
casual
also-
MMOs, you can enter and just learn everything by yourself. But this game, that's why you want to, like Glitch was pushing, playing with friends.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that's preference, but it'll just be a lot more helpful for you as a new player. Also, there will be politics in this game. Figure shit out on your own. Don't always just listen to everybody. Find out shit on your own because a lot of people spread bullshit. Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of propaganda,
Yeah, pretty
especially
much. Yeah.
in like MO2 Discord, stuff like that. It's just different sides taking shots at the other side most of the time.
Yeah. So
And
figure out that shit on your own.
Got their own perspective, pretty much.
Absolutely. Some
What's
people
up,
might like
Putson? You
that.
look bored over there, bro. Talk.
Yeah,
say
Putson,
something.
are we
Jesus
boring
fucking
you?
Christ,
Are we
bro.
boring you,
Wait.
kid? What's
Are
going
you the
on?
host
I
or
had,
what?
I, had,
What's
I literally
going on
had
here?
no interest in the rep
You're on
conversation
mute, by the
whatsoever.
way.
He's muted. He's
Oh,
muted.
you're
Good job.
muted.
Sorry,
Good job,
I
Puts.
forgot. I got pushed to talk. No, I literally had no interest in the rep conversation, but you guys were very invested, so I was like, all right, I'll let them do their thing.
You're the
Because I'm
host.
sure
You can
there's a lot
stop
of
us at
people who
any
are
point.
interested.
Thank you for being a hospitable host, Putson.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people who had questions, and like you guys were, answering questions while theory crafting at the same time. So I was like, fuck it, let it go.
All right, well, let's
Yeah.
turn this into a Putson interview. What's up, Putson? How's AC going?
It's going great. It really just keeps coming back to the login. Like everything that's going badly for AC is the login issues. So
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years in MO2?
we've already conquered the world by 2. We got bored, we quit, came back, reconquered it. Glitch became my squire. He moved up to knight, and then he quit the game to play crab game competitively for Cloud9.
Yo, crab game is lit,
The
dude.
worst game for me to play competitively, by the way. God, I'm so ass at that
Yo,
game.
Puss, you
Jesus
ever
Christ.
run a crab game server? Hit me up. I'm in there.
Yeah, we did one last night while waiting for the fucking login, but yeah, that was fun. Seems like a lot of my guild didn't even know what the fuck crab game was. So
crab game is hilarious. You can
Yeah,
scumbag your
Midas is
friends.
so bad at crab games.
I trashed 0-10 million. He did shank me that one time, that asshole. He turned into a Vila fucking warrior in crab game. He just shanked me.
I think I pushed on Midas off one of those platforms one time. I think that's what happened. I
Yeah,
forgot.
everybody's trying to get on Midas. That's what it is. Everybody's trying
Yeah.
to get me.
We gotta get the popular guy.
I scumbagged Vicness so many times, and he can't defend himself either. I just fucked him over. I pushed him right over that bitch.
you
so
just
many
gripped
times.
him up.
Every time, bro. Every time,
Yeah,
bro.
we
Easy.
played,
Easy.
We played a lot of crab game when we were all still in Legion. It was good times.
Yeah, good old
Just,
times.
just so you could avoid the new members.
Not just because we were getting bored, man.
Oh, that's
It's the
hilarious.
end of beta, pretty much, and we were just rocking crab game.
You remember that day where I forgot when the fuck it was. I think it was somebody with the MO2 Discord and voice, and they were like, "All right, well, I'll fuck you up in this other game or some shit." And then Vicness came in, and then all of a sudden it turned into a fucking crab game party for MO2. I forgot that was like
Yeah,
a couple months ago.
I
That
put
was
the link
funny as
in
fuck,
in the
man.
MO Discord without anybody knowing, and it's just random people started joining, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, I put it in Discord." Oh,
With
there was
this
like
community, you
rats
just
in there
never
from
fucking know,
Dread,
dude.
from Levia. They were like, "Oh, fucking Legion trying to zerg up in here too."
Oh, good times.
Good old times, man.
Yeah, I wonder if like we're gonna feel. I feel like we're kind of like slowly like losing like the essence of the community a little bit. And I'm
100%.
kind of wondering if it'll ever revert back to how it was. I mean, I'm not saying that like if it doesn't, that's not necessarily like a bad thing. I'm just curious, you know what I mean, at this point, because it kind of feels like so like what like we had like 7,000 people join since launch, right? Like
Dude,
actively.
I think it broke the record today, like 9,000.
Right, yeah, like 7,000-8,000
weekend.
people joined. Like,
Yeah.
our you know, what people were saying, like we were big fish in a small pond. Now we're definitely like in a, you know, big pond and we're small fish, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it
Yeah.
definitely feels like.
Yeah, it feels weird being in MO2 Discord, and it's just like I don't even see like I see just which honestly the population wise it's good, but when it comes to instance of the community, I missed it before launch, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like it was just like us shitters, we got each other's jokes, and it was just it was always a laugh, and now it's just like
I think it's
I
a
don't know.
it's a
It's
it was a
bombed by new people
phase.
that don't get it.
It's a phase, you know.
That was instance, bro. That was months and months.
No, I
of
know,
Right.
but
it.
like if we want the game to go where we really want it to go,
Oh yeah,
it's got to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
the
mean-
Discord is gonna get
Yeah.
diluted, and there's gonna be a
Yeah.
shit ton of new people.
It's gonna the community's gonna morph. You know, it's still gonna have those people, but you know, I'm more worried about the game though. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about the copy pasta and people not getting my jokes. You know,
Yeah.
like
it's the end game, bro.
yeah.
We need the
Fucking
server
end
to
game.
honestly uphold.
Well,
Because
I mean,
It's
by
not.
next
It's
week,
not.
articles will be releasing negative articles if this continues.
Well, the thing is like it's not just the copy pastas and stuff. It's the social interactions, and it goes into gameplay mechanics. It's like the politics and stuff too. Like I don't think any of these new guilds are really on the forums, right? Like they're not making posts. They're not
Oh.
like setting their like intentions for their guilds and stuff like that. That was like the people in the beta, right? Like the new guilds are just like they're joining and they're just trying to like, you know, stake out their own claim. But mostly it's all happening in game. It's not happening like in the Discord like it was. It's not happening on the forums like it was. And I'm hoping that it does, because it's hard to record the history of MO2 like when we're in the future looking back from only stuff that happens in game. Like you really record the history of MO2 from the stuff that was said on the Discord, stuff that was said on the forums, because it's like in writing and you can go back and see it at any moment. So I'm hoping that the new community becomes more like socially aware of like these like platforms, and then that way we can have the information and know what's happening on a bigger scale. Like I can know what's happening in Bhakti without being in Bhakti, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah, I
the
agree.
stuff I like to read about, and
That's
you know
just
what I mean?
that's just
100%.
gonna take time, just like how
Yeah.
it took time with us to get, you know, acclimated to Discord and the forums and, you know, all
Absolutely.
that stuff. And you know, everyone's got to get to know each other. We got all
Yeah.
these new guys busting in, so you know they're gonna get to know everyone who's here. We get to know them, and
We just hope
Well-
some of them are gems, like that actually grow into liking this game, and we'll go to the forums to maybe implement new ideas or say, oh, this needs to be fixed or what have you. Because there also will be those players that just come because they think it's cool, but if one thing goes wrong, they're out. Right? There's always going to be
Yeah.
those types of players. They're not going to stick through the fucking thick and thin. You know?
Yeah, after the free month there will be a huge pop drop, Colson
Yeah.
said. And I
Yeah.
do think that will be the case, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll definitely
But-
have
yeah.
people
But it-
drop off. But
It'll probably be good for the game because, you know, like server stability probably still won't be 100% by then either, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it'll be better, but it's not going to be like 100%.
If they can fix the server issues within the next 3 days, like they say they will, then I think the future's bright.
No.
But 110,000? No way. No way.
Well,
you know,
what?
one thing I want to say really quick is server stability in itself
Mhm.
actually seems good. Like the server's not crashing.
The server
server's-
never crashed.
It's
yes.
shit in the bed. It's lagging out hardcore.
Yes.
But it's not crashing. So that's
Yes.
one thing that's good.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That is a good point.
It's the
Because it did
client.
crash multiple times in the first stress test.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Yeah.
Like it,
Yeah.
a lot of it did. But,
A lot of crazy shit was happening.
Server is strong. It's the client issues, client side issues, the desync because of the number of people.
Bro, not even node lines are a problem right now if you really think about it. Like, do you remember a stress test when like you would go through a node and your horse couldn't go through? Remember
Oh
that
yeah,
shit?
that was really
Oh
bad.
my
yeah.
god. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I think I think
Well,
it's more I think it's more good than bad, to be honest. I mean, yes, at some point the population will drop off, but there's one thing I was telling Zero the other day. You know how like some games they come out right away and they're just not good. They'll get the mixed reviews, but then like a few months they'll announce 2.0 or some shit like that. And then after that, it's high on the Twitch viewing plays, and everybody's like fucking, oh bro, this game just got better. You guys need to come back, and then it becomes a good game. It happened to Albion Online at some point. When Albion Online first came out, it was kind of a shit show too. You know, it really was. And now Albion Online is super successful. Like I think I don't know. I'm positive enough to think that this could happen with this game as long as it can address some of these issues along the way.
Yeah,
And as
I
long as the
mean,
community becomes a little bit more patient, that's all we need right now.
yeah, the game itself is already in a good spot. Like, we got a lot of the good core stuff. Like, it feels good to play the game, especially with a lot of people in right now. When you're in and the server's not lagging, feels good.
Feels really fucking
It's a
good,
good
dude.
time.
Really fucking good.
The social aspect is there in game. Like, I've already had a lot of great moments in game, but like Glitch was saying, there's a lot of games that started off rough and bumpy. Look at Final Fantasy 14.
I was
When that
just
first
about to
came
say.
out,
Just about to say.
it was not what people wanted. I played it. I did not like it. It was pretty meh. They fucking heard the people. They got on it and they fucking made it into like the biggest fucking MMO right now.
Yeah, it broke like WoW records and shit.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
No Man's Sky is another perfect one, man. No Man's Sky, they fucking promised the fucking moon and more, dude. Oh, it's gonna be amazing, and it completely dropped the ball, And then they just went back to the drawing board, and
Yeah.
they fucking,
Yeah.
they made a great fucking game. And the thing is, the devs for this game, Henrik, these dudes, it's like a passion project for them.
Oh,
They want this to be successful. Sure, it might be their job, but they're doing this because they want this game to succeed. They got a vision. Henrik wants that vision to be a reality. So that's why I trust him. That's why
Yeah,
I've
same.
put so much time into this game.
Their
A lot of
moves,
people,
their
a
moves
lot of people would
vibrates.
sell. A lot of people would just straight up fucking sell this fucking game. Like this game will never be sold. This is not Richard Garriott selling fucking Ultima Online to fucking EA. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not what's gonna happen here, and that's what you guys need to understand. Like Henrik already made it before he even created fucking Mortal Online. He already made it. This is entirely a passion project, and they're not gonna give up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Those are
It's
the
just
games that succeed.
yeah. And this is another thing. Again, like I can't say this shit enough. This big population means a good thing. When other sandbox MMOs, full loot games came out, you did not get this problem. Population was never the problem. It was just everything else that was shitting the bed. Right now, population is the problem. It's because we have so many people that want to play the game, and a lot of people can't get in. That's all it is, really.
So straight up, if the servers were working perfectly, like 7,000, 8,000 I can play right now with no desync, no lag, no problems. Oh my god, I think this game would be on the front pages of all like the MMO review fucking pages on Steam. A lot of sponsorship maybe for Star Vault. Like it would be breaking records, I think, for this type of game.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 9,400 playing right now. Like
they broke the record. That's a record. That's a new record.
Fucking huge. That's
Yeah, it's a new
fucking
record.
Huge.
How many of them are in queue though? I don't know.
Well,
7,000.
of course.
8,000.
But you see that
Not
that's
me.
right there. That's a perfect example right there, though. That right there is a perfect example. Like back when I was hoping for a new UO or sandbox PvP full loot game back in the days, it's like, all right, the game's released, everything is utterly fucked. Well, there must be a lot of people in here. No, it's only 500 people. Like, come on.
Yeah.
This is 9,400 right now. Like just wanting to. I know they're not playing right now, but they're wanting to play. They're
Where are
there.
the people that said not even 1,000 on day one? Where are those guys at? You know what I mean? You guys remember those guys? Not even
Yeah.
3,000 if
They're
they're
crying
lucky.
in their basement.
Henrik, he was
Yeah.
right all along. Ah.
I mean, again, dude, being a queue fucking sucks. I get it, man. Just fucking try to be patient, dude. Wait another fucking week. I don't know, dude. Just don't trash the game just yet. Don't base it off on this, because you know what? As a matter of fact, if you guys continue being in the queue and you keep addressing it, it's only going to pressure them to work on it more. And trust me, they're not going to want this to drop off over a fucking queue. Like they're going to make sure that this shit gets resolved one way or another.
They're absolutely busting their ass. That's for sure, dude.
They
Henrik
are.
looked so fucking stressed out or just tired, dude, on the last stream. He's
Yeah.
like straight up zombie. Like you can tell this guy's been up all night working and stuff and trying to figure shit out.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, dude. Imagine being in the stress test and leading up to this very moment. These guys have been in this moment way longer than us, and for it to not be working, it stresses them out. Like, come on, dude. It's not fair to just like I don't know. Honestly, to me, the most annoying thing, in my opinion, the most annoying thing is when people are calling the game a scam. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, honestly, where's the scam? Honestly, where is the fucking scam? Like, stop.
I guess that ends that topic.
You guys have anything else you want to talk about?
I'm
All right.
surrounded by fucking LaFrance guys and MK right now, dude. They're
Good
boxing
luck.
me in.
Good luck.
I'm still in the queue, so I can't do shit right now.
I'm in game. I was AFK this whole time.
You're on you're on your own right now, dude.
Have we seen any RPK yet in the MK Toxa area?
I
have
didn't
not.
see any. I saw Dreadlords. We talked about that.
Bullshit, what the fuck, man? Where's RPK at, dude?
They have not been spotted anywhere near Tindrum, Meduli, or any of those
You
areas.
just tuned into the
So I don't
latest
know.
channel
Maybe they're
on
somewhere.
Twitch.
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't seen any familiar names or anything like that from RPK. I haven't seen a single tag or nothing.
I'm waiting to see. I'm excited to see what happens with CTSG. I hope shit pops off with that.
Well,
That'll be fun.
I actually want to say, like, that's the whole point of, I think, guilds like Legion and Kodo. People think it's always going to be like Kodo versus the Rats or Legion versus the Rats or what. It really isn't. There's going to be a time where guilds like CTG, if that's what their name is, they come in here with their massive Zergs, and then the only guilds that can answer is Kodo or Legion. And that's where the great fun is going to be. That's where
that's
the
when the
Game
whole-
of Thrones happened. The act,
Yeah.
like, Dance of Dragons. You know what I mean?
The political landscape in this game will be an ever morphing, fluctuating thing.
Yeah.
So just like MO1, like sometimes, a new threat approaches or one guild gets too big for their breaches, and like the whole server is just like, fuck these dudes,
Yeah.
So and then the fucking lines are drawn in the sand, and you have like big server wars. Those are gonna happen from time to time and stuff like that.
What I live
Yeah.
for right there.
You'll see mercenary guilds getting hired, left and right. You'll see, just big guilds that fucking hated each other all of a sudden becoming allies for, a certain period of time to take down
For the
a bigger
justice of the
threat.
game.
Yeah. You're going to see a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all like maybe can agree that the politics was like a bit stale for a while. At
Yeah.
least.
That's just
Yeah.
because they're, it was the same shit. People were waiting on persistence. They're waiting
Yeah.
for their stuff to like.
But just
matter.
wait for TC. That's like the fucking lighter fluid in the fucking fire. You just gotta wait for that. And just 2-3 new guilds are massive. Forget about it, bro. Forget about it.
And you're gonna have people cutting these
You just
backroom
tuned into
deals,
the
man,
latest
because like a
channel
lot of
on
these big
Twitch.
guilds, they're not gonna want to lose their fucking resources and their assets and stuff. So like you might see some crazy shit. You might see some shit where it's like enemies, that people thought would never fucking be together, or all of a sudden, together against a common enemy or some shit like that. So
Is that
you might-
foreshadowing?
I'm just telling you, it's most likely gonna have stuff like that's gonna
Is
happen. You're gonna
Nightfall
see some
and-
crazy backstabbing. No, dude, we are mercenaries. All right.
Yeah, okay. So
You want to
if-
pay us money to kill people?
That's
there you
where
go.
come find. Where do I find you guys? Back alley or Craigslist? What's
Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
alley. No
Okay.
Craigslist. We
If
can't
if
afford
they
Craigslist.
actually you
puts in? You go
added
any
the-
further, you'll pop up on Glitch's screen.
Oh my god.
if they would give us the Fabrinum, like Thieves Guild area, that'd be cool because we'd hang out there or something. I love that place in the sewers, man.
Me and Puts in we talked about some stuff.
What do you mean? I've been talking the whole time. The only thing I didn't talk about was the fucking rep system.
Yeah, we just saw you melting your chair, man.
Yeah,
You
I was
boring
like,
or something?
I was trying to do the Drac thing where I was like moving so incredibly slow that I become invisible to the naked eye. I don't think anybody noticed until I was basically off screen.
Oh,
All
man.
right. Well,
Yeah, I really do feel this, that if there's ever gonna be some fucking server war thing against like another Zerg guild that comes on, I really think that there's just gonna be something with the good old community that's gonna fucking form, to be honest. No matter how much you hated each other. I see that shit happening for some reason.
I
What's
can't
gonna
wait
be
for it.
hilarious?
I need it
It's
to
like-
It'd be
start
really
soon.
fucking funny.
What's gonna be really funny is like when Talos and Kodo and Legion they all group up to fight like CTSG and like because CTSG is like sieging Kodo's castle, and then the Rat Alliance is like fuck it, let's go siege Talus in the middle of their siege. You know,
It's gonna happen.
And then all Talus, you just see like suicide to go back, run back to their fucking keep because they have to defend
You're
it
gonna
now.
see 3 huge guilds come in and be like, "Fuck the current political standing. We're new, but we're gonna fuck everybody over." And they're gonna have like 600 people, and then like the guilds that were already big and in place for a long time are gonna be like, "Well, fuck these guys," and it's like necessity. It's gonna be required, which is why like I think sooner or later, if Jonah Vale decides to stick around the game longer, and he's gonna have to alliance up, because it's gonna be one of those times where necessity requirement. He's gonna get rolled over. He's like, well, I need help against these 400 fucking bad fights. You know,
Well, it depends if what he wants to do, man. If they want to get a keep, yeah, maybe they will. If they want to like hold TC, maybe they will. But if they're just like chilling in towns and stuff like that, you don't.
He said he said they're not aiming for a castle, so
Yeah.
he'll probably
Okay.
just have like a village or something.
okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can't wait for: small towns and cities and villages, small little groups and stuff. And
I
the
can't
game.
wait.
Nice.
You can still like play the game, be political without having to join alliance, man. You just gotta use that charisma. You gotta use that fucking machismo, dude. You know, you gotta,
Your little finger from Game of Thrones, Zero.
yeah, I mean that's what you gotta do, man. If you don't if you don't want to get fucking blown up, sometimes you know. You either gotta be charismatic, you gotta have respect, you gotta lay low. You know, there's a lot of things you can do. So
There's a lot of
Absolutely.
ways. There's a lot
you
of ways.
play
to
the
PvP
fucking
this
game, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to PvP. and
Play the
sometimes-
game.
Sometimes it doesn't even have to be combat. There's so many ways to PvP in this shit. But yeah, all I know is that I just can't wait for Nightfall to jack you, Empire sweaty nerds. So catch a motherfucker slipping all lost and shit. Oh, where's this keep I'm supposed to find? And then we just come out of the forest and jack you. That's all I'm looking forward to. I
Hey,
give a
I'm
fuck about a
all
keep.
for it. I want to see this. I'm all for it, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been a blast, boys. It's been a blast. Always good to talk
Oh,
about.
apparently, I sound like Vicness.
You don't
You
sound
do
like
not
Vicness.
sound like Victus at
You
all.
don't,
You're
you
not
don't have
talking
the
about war
proper
machines and shit.
what do you call it?
You're not talking
deepness.
how you're bigger than everybody. You're good.
Just want to say, Bowden never showed up.
Yeah, Bowden, come
Yeah,
on.
what
man.
happened? So what
Bro,
happened?
what
Did
the
he
fuck,
DM you? Was he like, yo,
I
bad?
got a DM.
He's probably still asleep.
No,
I doubt
dude.
it, bro. That's military, man, boy. That motherfucker's waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that is true.
meeting the fucking sun, shining his sniper rifle. All right.
That
So
is
he
true.
doesn't. Trust me, that
Damn,
motherfucker's
Bowden.
awake.
He'll be ghosting.
You never know, man. He probably has some shit that happened. He couldn't do it, or he thought it was Sunday.
Yeah.
But I did message him, see if he was coming in.
I mean, he was.
But-
It said he was on Mortal 9 too.
You're
when
you're
we
muted
started.
again.
Oh shit! Sorry. I
Either
said,
way,
I mean,
it was
he
a-
was on Mortal 9 too when we started.
Oh shit, was he really? Damn. Well, either way, it's been a great fucking podcast. I had a fun time here, man.
I always have a fun time.
Yeah.
Again, Hudson, I think what you're doing with these podcasts is a fucking good thing, man. So you should always be proud of that.
Please continue. It is so. I'm sorry. Let me just take this next 2 minutes. It is so
Oh, fucking
fucking
God.
vital that right now people like Putzin, like Assassin, like these streamers that have 1,000+ hours continuously push this sort of content, because the new players and the current players need to be able to receive accurate information as much as possible, because they're getting it from people that played the game long enough to understand where the goal is from Star Vault, what works and what doesn't. So kudos to you, Putzin. Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, Putin, like you were saying earlier about the community and stuff. You know, this podcast is one of those things that helps like mesh the community together.
Fuck
know?
you, Toomer. Fuck you.
It helps people who are new and coming in, like, you know, they're like, they tune into shit like this, you know, they see people
just
who
tune
know
into
the
the
game,
latest
they're
channel
talking
on
about the
Twitch.
game, you know,
Yeah.
they start getting more immersed into the community, you know, shit like this helps a ton with that. So, yeah, keep it going, man. It's good
Yeah.
shit.
And it's also kind of like I really do think that this podcast would be a very proper bridge, you know, between the old community, which is what I would consider whoever was part of the MO2 community before launch, and the new community. I think this would be a great bridge as well, because it shows who people are behind the character as well. Because I always feel like, you know, I shit talk a lot, and I like shit talking, but it's never ever serious. I just do it because it's, you know, it's just part of the game. You know, egg people on. But other than that, I always forget. I always remember. Sorry, not forget. I always remember there's someone behind that screen. So I never like to take like real life shit out there. You know what I'm saying? So It's just another thing that community should be aware of is that whatever happens in game, keep that shit in game. Don't attack people personally.
Good job. Good job. Puts your bridge.
I'm a bridge.
You're a bridge, dude.
That's what I always aspired to be, was to be a bridge.
Good. Well, now you're a
Well,
bridge.
Hopefully we can get some of the new players on here too, so we can hear like their experiences with like MMOs and like where they plan to go in the game, and you know what I mean. That would be great. So if there's any like newer guilds who are like watching that want to come on, my DMs are always open. So DM me, and if you want to come on, and we'll definitely get you guys in here.
Guild leader of CTG. Come here, bro.
I love the new player experience stories also. Like some of those from MO1 are my favorite. Like, you like the moment you fell in love with the game, like you get your first donkey or whatever, and you're farming Springboks, and then some asshole comes over and fucking murders your donkey, and you're like, some people, it'd be like, that'd be a breaking point to like, oh, fuck this game. But some people, like me, I was like, this is the game, dude. Fuck yes,
That's also a comic book villain origin story right there too.
Yep.
Yo, Zero. Kinto's trying to. That's his in-game name, but Meduli Poker Guy's trying to set a game up once the servers stabilize. You in there or what?
Yeah, 100%.
Puts, listen, Puts. I'm trying to take your money, bro. Okay.
Oh well,
Yeah,
wait
I'm not
a
going
minute.
to
Wait a
fucking
minute.
Meduli, dude. Fuck
Hold up a
Doesn't have to
second.
be Meduli, but it's a fucking website. You can stay right where you are.
Yo, back up for 1 second. Kinto is the poker guy?
Well, he has an account in-game in the beta that was called Kinto. I don't know if it's another Kinto.
No, there's Kinto and there was Kinto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure that shit out because I seen Kinto around.
All right, we need to ban this tumor kid.
Yeah, can we ban Tumor, please? Just ban him, Puts.
Yeah, get him
Let's
out.
ban Tumor. Get him the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Tumor. Piece of shit. No, stop.
We're not banning Tumor. That's my boy. We're not gonna ban Tumor.
Glitch, don't take everything so serious.
Yeah, Glitch. What the fuck, bro?
Glitch needs to work on his
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's my fucking.
This is why I can't play League of Legends with Glitch.
All right,
I have to play with Zero because when I'm going Toxic, Zero's right there with Toxic. Fuck you! You suck at bot lane. I'm like, yeah, Zero, push me forward.
Yeah, I don't mind when Omitis bans my champ. He asked me, "Oh, who you playing? Oh, Zed? Yeah, fuck you."
Yeah, Omitis is a toxic guy in fucking League of Legends. All right, super toxic.
I am. I accept it 100%. Consider me a rat on League.
Oh, dude, 100%. You're like the rat in League.
Yeah, to a whole different level of toxicity.
Yeah.
It's insane.
All right, boys. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and call it. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys coming. Oh my! So are you supposed to leave after like an hour?
Yeah, so the snowstorm kind of screwed me over. So I stayed.
Okay.
He's having too much fun. All right.
Yeah, man. I love hanging out with you guys, man. Oh, we're beta boys, alpha boys out here, man. Chilling.
Beta boys. Well, okay. We need to rework that name.
That completely came out wrong. I'm an alpha. You're all beta. That's what I meant to say. There we go.
Okay, dude.
Sigma.
Yeah.
The fucking Zergling, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Not just a Zergling, the Zergling.
The Zergling.
The
Zergling. Yes.
Yeah. You guys need to spawn more overlords, by the way. All right.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
That went right over their heads, dude.
You're capped right now. Right? You need more overlords.
DM Henrik, what server, and I got you, bro. No problem. Server won't let us.
All right, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, shout out New York. Shout out New York, baby. Fuck the Bronx. Everybody else, everything else is
Chicago's
fine.
the best. Chicago
pizza's trash.
Fuck
Everything
you.
about Chicago's trash.
305,
Garbage.
baby. 305.
Chicago Bulls are trash except when MJ was in it.
Those fighting words right there.
Listen, man.
What the
Listen,
fuck?
holla at your boy when you're part of the Miami Heat, all right? Chill. All
Let's
right.
get the fuck out
Three
of here.
times.
I'm out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm around too much beta male energy. Fuck you, kids.
Jesus Christ. All right, have a good one. Thank you for
All right,
coming.
later, boys.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
All right, bye. Jesus, what the hell? What was that? All right. Anyways, boys, let's go ahead and we're gonna find someone to host. Oh, quick shout out. Let me give it a shout out to all the people who followed. Oh my god, I'm just gonna like rip these off though because this is a lot of fucking people. Divine CMG, thank you. Movies, Ranged, Zoosless? I don't know how to say that. Wahix, Lahooch. Oh god, I can't read these fucking names. Ladil, Velik, Stesner, Yogi, Sillenrock, Joey to the limit. Thank you. Korak Beats. Nay Rapoop. I don't know how to say these fucking names. Teak. Profile Games. Marcus. Rat Attack. Ancient Gregor. Ancient Gregor, thank you for the Prime too. I saw that. He followed in Prime. Thank you. Eater, not following. Games. Kento. Alonzo is amazing. Alonzo is amazing. Okay. ZQ Faka, Twist, Relentless, F Brand, Protest the Beast. Oh my fucking god, there's so many. Blown, Token, Kolshin, Zola, Rats Tossbag, Joker, Jägermeister, Luhodo, and Adexa. Thank you all for
You just
following
tuned
and
into the
subbing.
latest channel
I
on
appreciate it.
Twitch.
And now, oh my gosh, you haven't been following this whole fucking time, dude? Oh my god, dude. I'm really never subbing to you again. Piece of shit. No, but thank you for the follow, Midas. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm turning that off. Fuck you. But anyways, thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Oh. And now it's 2 subs, dude. Don't make me feel guilty. Oh god. Thank you, Midas, for the 5 gifted, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's gonna keep going off, I think, here until it gets through. Yeah, it is. Anyways, boys, we're gonna go ahead and send out a raid to fucking Wait, how do I gotta start a raid. We're gonna raid Vaynard. He's streaming MO2 right now. That's my boy. Raid channel. There we go. Start raid. But yeah, thank you everybody for the follows and the subs and everything. Thank you guys for just watching. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep doing these podcasts every week. Usually, probably every Saturday. So, yeah, thank you guys and have a good day and enjoy Mortal Online 2 lunch. Bye bye.
Focus on PvP and the PvEers and casuals get screwed.